Like it's crazy. I know I need to set things up. My YouTube channel used to be for when I was making short films, and then everybody I know kind of took off. And, there's nobody really around to make the short films with anymore. All my gear is sitting in a room right now, just collecting dust. So I jumped back into comics pretty hard, but I haven't done anything with my channel yet. And I was like, oh man, I wish I had kept it going because I had I had a I had a few thousand people at one time.
Mm.
Now it's probably just a couple of hundred. If they still,
Jesus.
You,
they
you,
still,
you want to set up like a GoFundMe things of that nature?
eventually when I figure all this out, I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out if I want to do some sort of Patreon type thing, but not necessarily Patreon because there's been some controversy with that lately.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe something like a Subscribe Star. Listening to Peter Samedi, it seems like the best way to make some money right off the bat is floppies are just selling better than trades right now.
Absolutely.
So I want to put out this first arc as I think it's going to be 4 or 5 issues. Put those out as floppies, and then hey, here's my GoFundMe. If you want it all as a collected trade paperback, and throw in some extra stuff in there on top of that. Like some bonus art, maybe a little side story. Because you got to sweeten the pot a little bit.
Is your book considered a adult book or kids book, teenage? What's your target audience?
Classic Marvel, like classic age Marvel. So you can say like 12 years old and up, easy. Nothing they can't handle.
So then you're gonna worry about cursing and have a lot of heavy shit on everybody.
Yeah, I'm not going there. Like even like the violence, I'll do it in like kind of the old style, in the 90s they started getting like really graphic with the stuff, and that's not where I want to go with this book. I'm not opposed to that sort of thing because I do like a lot of horror art where I'm very graphic, but no, not for this book. That'll all be kind of probably the worst thing I do is you remember when Ted Cord got shot in the head by Max Lord? They did it in silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
Even the blood splatter was all that in silhouette. I'd probably go like that far.
Okay.
And I got this kind of funny gag where people won't get to curse. There'll be like these little black censor bars, and the guys in the comics will go like, "What the bleep?" and they just keep the black censor bar, and they'll make some comments like, "How's it comes every time I try and say like fuck, I keep hearing a bleep," because it's like Mr. Happy's World. So I don't really, he's like Captain America, language. And it's like, oh, bleep you. What the bleep? Why do I keep bleeping? It's like, I told you, I don't like the language. So little gags like that to keep it clean.
All right. I mean, like I said, pitch to us in there, man. He's a good guy. You're gonna talk to him, man. So
I'm looking forward to it.
How's that?
Let me put my phone on silent. That's somebody chatting on Twitter or Facebook or something. Yeah, my sound to let me know like somebody's hollering is like a sonar ping from a submarine. And sometimes like you guys get on that Comics Crusaders chat and it's like popping off. I have to silence my phone. It's like bling, 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 bling. It's like an arcade.
I definitely did that. I don't know what's up, my buddy Jimmy. Motherfucker.
He's probably high as fuck right now, man. He can't even make it.
He usually hit me. He didn't even hit me up at all this morning.
He was in the Google Hangout chat with us for a little bit this morning, but that was early as hell this morning. I was surprised.
Let me text him.
Oh man, y'all did an early morning chat. Sometimes I hear the phone going off on that because I gotta keep my phone like at the ready. I stay up like late.
Yeah.
So I gotta have my phone like in case like, hey, oh, we got an early morning game. I was like, oh man, I gotta run out to work.
Yeah, he either sleeping or sick or something.
Oh, I got all this cat hair up my nose now.
You're a better man than me. I can't stand cats.
I love critters, man. I've had cats and dogs. Both have their pros and cons. I like cats because I never have to walk them. They got their own shitter.
There's no cons with dogs. How dare you? Except with puppies. I remember when I first had Chloe, my puppy. She got to my comic room. Oh man, she ain't said nothing good, but she got to it. She's smart too.
So that's what. Hey, Mel, this is what we were talking about earlier, right? Die.
No.
Okay, no. I remember talking about that.
Die, regular die.
Regular die. Okay, this is a different one. This is a different one. Right. Okay.
Oh, that's die is the one with the dice rolls determining people's fate, right?
Yes. Well, it's D&D based, so but they went to a dimension when they were younger. But like this, it's like Jumanji. Yeah, it's Jumanji meets that old Dungeons and Dragons cartoon from the 80s.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
It's really good. We a previous world?
Yeah. Yep. I think when is the FOC? FOC is the 28th, so
for the trade?
Yeah. So that comes out in July. Yep, July. I don't see the date in here.
Get the floppies.
Oh, man. I just got a.
We're live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta let me know when you're live, man.
Well, I just happened to see it up there. Like there was no preamble. Like, yeah, we're just doing it.
Hey, we're not structured here, man. This is whatever, man. We can cut all that shit out later.
Give me the YouTube link so I can pass this around.
Okay. Do you have your?
Oh, by the way, for any of you guys,
do you have your MeWe up?
For any of you guys, I'm sorry.
My MeWe?
Yeah, it's in the MeWe on Principal Defects.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, for any of you guys who are curious, I got my my second Comicsgate comic book today.
Is that which one?
I got Graveyard Shift by John Malin that came in the mail today.
There was one where it takes place on a farm, it's like Chicken Man or something.
Haven't got that one yet. That sounds like Murder Falcon.
I don't remember. I was like, it was
because there's so much Indiegogo and Kickstarter going on right now because they're seeing the Comicsgate guys do pretty well, and I can't keep track of necessarily what is Comicsgate and what isn't.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember like of the core guys who kind of started off, like John Malin was one, and I got his book today, and I'm planning on doing a review of that because it is like you can tell this boy loves 90s image, man, because it is pure 100% 90s image, that book. Gorgeous art, but the story is like a little all over the place a bit.
See. Well, where's the YouTube link? Nope.
Lucas.
Yeah, it's in MeWe.
Yeah.
In the Unpressable Defects chat.
In the chat. Yeah. I see the Hangouts, but I don't see the YouTube link.
Let's see. All right, hold up.
And Sean said, wait. Hammer Heroes Part 1.
Let's see. Wait. Yeah, why is that? Yeah, why? Well, that's fucked up. Let's see. This is it.
I think you got to start a new one.
Let's try this. All right, did you see that one?
Hold on 1 second. In the chat.
No, I just sent it in the this group chat.
I got too many goddamn windows open.
No, it's in the group chat for this thing.
Okay, copy link address. Okay, let me put it in here. Let me send this to Nick Hart. All right, we're good. Damn, it's no delay. It's no delay at all. Shit. All right, so boom. Let me see. Where's Nick Hart? There's Gary.
Goodness gracious, cat.
Robert Fordham.
I'm trying to draw, man.
Adam. See what Adam. If we get Adam on, that'd be great. Nick Hart was just here, right?
Was he?
Nate. Keith. Terry.
Let's see. So Mel, are you putting together a list for the FOC for July yet? Or do you even participate in that?
I don't. I should be doing FOC to save me a whole bunch more money, but I don't. I just go to Midtown.
Yeah.
I just go to Midtown.
Seriously?
Yeah. I mean, Midtown is everything's always there, and I'm always the first one in line, so it doesn't.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to my cat.
Oh.
Like getting right up in my face, man. See me trying to draw here, now you want to crawl up on me. A little attention whore.
Let me see. What we got going on here? So now we're waiting for people to show up.
The
What you looking at FOC?
That's what I'm looking through the I'm looking through the thing right now to see what's going on, man. Freaking
Sabrina?
Oh, man, if you didn't get that Adam Hughes by now. I mean, it was a $20 book when they were selling it. Now it's like $150.
What for
bid?
For the
bid? Yeah, the bid.
Well, for the store variant?
Yeah, if you want to buy it outright, it's like $250.
Pass,
man.
Pass. I mean, the regular cover looks just as good.
That's true.
It was no need for a virgin, but stores want to make their money. Hey, I ain't mad at nobody, man.
Well, the stores they didn't sell. The stores sold it for $20. It's the secondary market that's selling it for $250.
If you want to buy that book for $200, I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't mad at nobody. Maybe everybody.
Well, I'm hoping that when it actually comes out, that the undercutters come in to save my ass.
I'm not telling you what to buy, but the regular color looks just as good, bro.
I already got that. I got that, but
man, I gotta hang out with y'all and figure out what's worth buying.
Everything's worth what you want to spend. What you want to spend for.
That's true. You know, at least one copy. Yeah. It's those second and third copies that'll get you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just speculating. Like, listening to you guys last week, I was like, man, there's like I hadn't thought about doing that kind of thing in a long time. But
speculation is it's a finicky market right now. It's a lot of things going on in speculation. If you're outside looking in, you would think it's the safest place in the world to be. But me, I'm ground level. It's dirty. It's a dirty, grimy game. Yep. It's a dirty, grimy, filthy fucking game. I'm about to get to that now, man. Listen,
that reminds me like some. Like I was hanging out with a friend of mine one time, and he was really into this. I forget what it was called. He liked to go to the casinos, and there was this particular game he liked to gamble at. I was like, oh, come on, come play with this with me. I was like, all right, I'll play. And I budgeted myself $100. I felt like, you know what, I'll blow $100. If I win, awesome. If I don't, well, I budgeted it. So we get out, and I'm trying to play, and I'm looking at the game, observing, trying to play logically, and I'm just like losing and losing and losing. People at the table's like, man, this game fucking sucks. This is like the worst game ever. And like they're all still plunking in their money.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what this sounds like. They talk so much shit about it, but they're still sitting there at the table.
It's not so much the books. It's just the groups and the beef and the shit surrounding it.
Right.
It's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. Like I said, man, I love everybody, man. Until you fuck with me. You fuck with me, my job is to try to fucking kill you, but that's a whole other fucking story. But I love everybody, man. I'm happy, man. I'm a happy guy, man.
It's the way it should be.
So apparently DC has a book coming out called the DCS Year of the Villain #1, and there is a 1/100 variant by Stanley Archer featuring Cheetah.
Oh, the man cheetah?
Yep.
Pass.
Oh.
I don't know, man.
Cheetah now?
Yeah, but aren't the books like a quarter?
Yes.
So
wait.
Tell them out there.
Well, I mean, they're a quarter, but for the store, but I guarantee you, your LCS is not going to charge you just a quarter. So
no, my whole point being is the buy for a 1/100 is what? At a quarter. I'm terrible at math.
Let's see. Bring out my trusty calculator real quick, because there's the 1/100, which is the Archer, which is the only one I really care about. Then there's a 250, and then there's a 500 as well.
So 500 divided by 0.25. No, that ain't right.
You times it by 0.25. 0.25.
So the buy is $125 for the 1 to 500.
Right.
And how does that look?
That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm trying to freaking bring up, but I don't have a photo yet.
Hold on.
So that's where it gets Stacy.
Man,
I don't like
this
this
stock
whole
market for nerds.
Hold on, I gotta pee. I'm gonna bring it down to say
You again?
Go ahead, man.
Yeah,
you again?
I'm like a little girl. Hold on.
You messing with me? Look, either stay or go. Either stay or go. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Stupid cat. Can't have you constantly interrupting me.
All right, let's see. All right, so what's on my screen now? That looks like
It's the Man Who Laughs or the Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, Jim Chung.
Yeah.
And then this is the art germ. So this is for the DCS Year of the Villain #1. So this one is I guess that one is the 500. The Jim Chung 500.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get to you.
Yep, go ahead.
Damn it. That's the 1 to 500?
Yep, that's the 1 to 500. And then this one is the art germ. That's the 1 to 100. And then this one is the Alex Maleev, and that one is the 1 to 250.
Pass on all. So look, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to Previews World. I'm gonna give you a fantastic tip. And if ain't nobody listening, fantastic. All right, so go to previewsworld.com.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been there before?
Yeah.
So you know this trick. Let me know when you know this trick. Stop me when you know this trick. Go to new releases, hover over it, and go to new printings and variants. Have you heard this before? Stop me.
All right, keep going.
So click new printings and variants, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, so on your keyboard, press Control F.
Uh-huh.
You can see something top of at the bottom says find end page.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Put the what was that book you looking for?
This was the this is the DCS
Villains?
Yeah. All right, we could. I think we can just put in villains.
Why? Okay, now it doesn't pop up. That's fucked up. Made me like a fool. Let's just spell villains wrong.
Can't math, can't spell.
I'm just bad. I'm just bad. All right, so villains. You look for DC's cute. There's like a little tab that you can hit. We see villains. We S. Okay, good. Yeah, we're good now. So, you see anything?
No, it hit C.
I see a whole bunch of villains for Marvel.
Yeah, but nothing
Nothing for
DCS.
DC.
Right.
Interesting. Well, you can go here to this preview worlds thing, and you could always check the variants out here. This is what everybody else does.
Let's see.
And you get to see all the variants and everything that's coming out. Like for example, if you want to know what comes out next weekend, you don't want to wait for Midtown, so you would just type in 03/ what's next week's date? Not the 5th, but not the 6th, but 13. 03, type in 0313, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the bottom there. And boom. It shows you it'll highlight everything that's coming on the 13th in terms of variants.
Nice.
There's a there's a Malieve for that looks nice. Tony Stark Iron Man #9, Alex Malieve. That looks pretty good. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Am I doing this right?
Is Malieve hot now?
Malieve, pretty good. Decent.
I never saw him as an A-lister. I've always liked his work, but he was like, he never popped up like, like a Jim Lee kind of thing.
He's okay.
I remember the first thing I ever saw him on was a Crow story, James O'Barr stuff.
Yes, yep. His Crow stuff. Like the thing is, when artists get hot, like right now, Jen Bartel is hot. She's super hot right now. So everybody's buying up all the Bartel stuff. She has a lot of America covers, a lot of Betty and Veronica covers that are starting to take off. But
yeah, I'm loving that. Didn't she do a Perel? Well, Perel did a great Captain Marvel one. What was that, last week or 2 weeks ago?
This is the one sitting on the steps?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that cover. I love that cover. Perel did an amazing X-23 maybe a couple of years ago. It was all new. No, it was Wolverines. Wolverines #3. The Perel cover. It's a real nice white cover. Amazing cover. I remember I sold mine for $175 raw.
Man, god dang.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Perel.
There's Steven Universe that comes out next week. Oh. Yeah, that's all right.
So yeah, it's got. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely got the titles. It just doesn't. So when it says 10 copy, 20 copy, 30 copy, is that the
ratio?
Okay, gotcha.
There's a Hawkman coming out next week. Yeah. So that's a little thing to get you started in the speculation.
You know what? Wait, let me see. This doesn't have. Oh, so this.
It's just variants.
Right. So. Okay, so this is the stuff that's past the FOC, right?
Not all of it.
Okay, so Dismantlers, that should be within the FOC. That's Black Mask. Let's see.
That's a good question. How to find the FOC? I can tell you what FOC is on the book.
Yeah. The FOC, the way I usually go to find the FOC is, let's see, I go to this catalog down here, and it's somewhere in here where you can pull it out by the month, or I just pull out my trusty previews retailer order form, and I freaking go through that line by line.
So I wish I know how to read previews, but I don't. This is the same way I hate filling out fucking CGC form. Same way I hate filling this shit out.
Oh, I don't fill it out. So, 4-color fantasies, great guys. All I gotta do is
Give them the order number.
Yeah, I don't even have to give an order number. Freaking just what the title it is and who the artist is. Send that to them, and then they'll do their best to help hook me up.
I got a buddy named Ray Niederhosen.
Mm-hmm.
Great fucking guy. RJ's Comics and Cards. I just tell him the order number. He'll order it for me. He'll ship it as soon as he gets it. He'll ship it. Great guy.
So the dude's named after leather shorts.
Niederhosen.
Lederhosen. That's what it sounded like you said.
Nah,
it's like he's out in the Swiss Alps with the little leather shorts on.
Fantastic fucking guy, man. This guy, great dude. I mean, like I said, it's a lot of bad people in comics, a lot of great people in comics as well. He's one of the good guys, definitely. And they got to show him some love.
I mean, is he acting like a business, or is he just helping you out?
No, he has a comic. He's a comic shop.
Okay.
RJ Comics and Toys. You know what I heard? And you might be hearing it from me first. I haven't seen nothing on CBSI about it. There's gonna be a Delgado G.I. Joe coming out.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
Wait, Delgado?
Delgado.
You know what Delgado is?
What, like Mike? Like I know, like Michael Delgado.
Is his name Michael?
No, wait, I'm thinking Deodato.
No, it's no.
I'm thinking of the wrong guy.
It's Gabriel Delgado. I don't know
what else has he done.
Gabriel Delgado's original claim to fame was that Winter Soldier, original Sin variant. He's a variant artist. He's amazing work. He's like a nice painting style.
Yeah.
Wait, he's not that guy that people were like saying he was like swiping.
No, that's Matino.
No.
Oh, okay.
Before Matino got hot, everything was all about Delgado.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that Amazing Spider-Man that's going for like almost $13,000 now?
Oh, that fucking
damn.
Was 662, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, and it's not like it's a golden age or silver age. I mean, that was only about a few years ago, and it's going for thousands.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What convention this is?
And I'd love for people to be fighting over my stuff like that.
One day, man. One day.
Yeah.
Just gotta have a positive mind state. Just do what you do, man. If you have fun doing it, just keep doing it, man. When it becomes work, that's when I hate it.
Right. Okay. So what I was talking about, it was Amazing Spider-Man 667s.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why, but yeah.
I mean, he's done some way better covers, but that just popped off for some reason.
I don't get it either.
That looks like some of the same art style from the Secret War a few years back.
Oh, you said 667?
Yeah.
You can't even find one on eBay right now.
That's probably why the last time it was out there it went for thousands. You know what I mean?
He had an 800 The 800 still sell? Are you serious? The Virgin.
Is it? Because if it is, then I need to sell mine.
The Virgin sells for 100. Was it a store variant?
I think so. Right? Yeah.
Damn dirty store variants. Amazing Spider-Man. Are you sure it's 667?
Yeah.
Yeah. February 17th. It was listed for $10,000.
Damn.
Yep. Think about that.
I'm gonna tell you what it sold for. Oh, that's another hint. Go to watchcount.com, and you know how he says best offer accepted, and then I'm gonna tell you how much it sold for. You go to watchcount.com, click completed item, and type in the name here. That book sold for the best offer price, $8,500.
Jeez. Man, incredible. I mean, and you said that book came out in 2014?
Some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there wasn't a first appearance in that book either.
No.
So that's amazing.
What drove up the price like that? Jeez.
Well, Dotto got hot out of nowhere. But 662. What was 666? That's a pretty cool cover. But it sells for $8. Why 667? I have no idea. 668 sells for $2.
Who was on the cover of the hot one?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Spider-Man.
Yeah, this is crazy. The Italian edition you can get for $29. Yeah, this is crazy. 660, 669 variant. I don't get it. But this is collection.
Yep. Hey, so Batman Damn #3 is coming out in July.
Allegedly.
Actually, that was no, it's coming out in May.
You give me Harley titties or you don't give me Harley titties. This is what the world wants.
Hey, if you're gonna throw Batman's penis in there, you gotta throw me some titties.
You have to. Harley's titties on the market. That's easy out the rip, $200 book. I'm sorry, but this is the market we live in.
Yep, absolutely. So let's see.
Titties are going to sell way better than dick.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I still can't believe that Batman, that Damn #1 is going for what, 110, 150?
What, Raw?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about for even if it's just CGC. There's a 9.9 out there that somebody's trying to sell for 10,000, I think. No, or is it? No, it's 1,300. Excuse me.
Hold on. I would take my fat ass to fucking $100 fucking. Well, they had a stack of Raws. Wow. Is it worth it? Trade fair. I mean, going rate is about $60. Well, man, Jim Lee's going for 75. It's not the better cover.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Why is the worst cover going for more than it was who did the other cover? Was it Azzarello? Yeah, and he was at Baltimore, right?
Yeah, he was charging 50 for 6. I'm like, motherfucker, no, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, you said he was charging for 50?
50, yeah.
Well, I guess I got a good deal because I got him. Oh, on Sunday I got him to sign it for 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't 10. Friday, it was 50.
Good
Damn.
old Sunday. Everybody trying to make that last buck.
I don't blame him.
Oh yeah. So remember how last week I was complaining about my CBCS not arriving? It finally arrived this morning.
After how many months?
Since October.
Insane.
So I don't know how many months that is. But god dang.
4?
Huh?
It's like 4 months?
Yeah. I mean, well, let's see. It's from October. Oh yeah, so from October to December that's October, November, December that's 3. And then we're in March now. So
5?
yeah,
Damn.
Jesus. Incredible. I mean, and then, I mean, they're still going to charge you shipping on it. And that's what's crazy about it.
What was it? Why did you go with CBC instead of CGC?
Because I wanted to have a guy that witness it, and a guy for CGC. You know, yeah, I mean, they're all full up and packed up. So CBCS guys, they're not doing nothing there over there by but twiddling their thumbs over there. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and hook up with it. Now the thing is, I had 2 books that I did fast pass, and that was those Batgirl 23s.
Hmm?
And remember the Batgirl 23s? I think it was Josh Middleton, right? That did that Batgirl 23.
Yeah, Middleton's. Yep.
Yeah, those actually came back in pretty good time. Those came back in like 3 weeks. But these other joints, man.
I got a 16 book submission. I'm gonna do on-site grading at a show that's coming up in New York next week.
Jeez.
But it's cost 30 to get into the show, and then I'm gonna give my $150 credit. So I might as well send it, for $12 priority, and pay the same amount. Get my $150 off.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I saw Jimmy pop in, but I
Where?
guess he popped. He was in there for a second.
Motherfucker. Hold on.
Yeah, it says he joined the group chat, then he left the group chat.
He'll come back.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got there.
Monkey face fuck that.
Your
It's my guy, man.
boy.
That's my baby mother, man.
Ooh. So Justice League Odyssey, a book that I definitely don't fucking read, is going to have a variant edition by Lucio Parrillo.
Hit or miss. Mr. Hit or miss. Mr.
Yeah,
Bryce.
man. Look, man. I mean, what was the name of that one series with the zombies that he did? That was awesome. I forget what it was.
Nation.
Yeah.
Find a fucking full set of that. I dare you.
Oh, trust me, I got my set. It cost me a pretty penny, but I got my set.
You were probably the only person that has a full set.
Yeah, I mean, like shit. Like I think the number 2 that was the hardest one to get. I think.
By far the hardest. But I had the most of.
Yeah. Now, trust me, it's not a freaking. It's not a 9.8. It's like a 9.6. But still, I was happy to get it. But yeah, fuck that.
Issue 1 was a okay 5. 2 was impossible. 3 was impossible. 4, 5, and 6 were easy.
Yeah, 5 and 6 I was able to get easy because I was able to talk to my LCS and they hooked me up with that one.
Yeah, the pre-order should
Yeah.
pop up.
Mm-hmm. So Superman 11, more Adam Hughes. I ain't buying that shit, man. He, like you said before, man. He's great at freaking doing women, but when it comes to guys, he can't draw them for shit. Or I don't care when he draws freaking dudes, man. I just don't care.
Well, this site you're on is Joe Mag. What they scanned all the previous pages?
I'm sorry, say what now?
Joe Mag, JOOMAG.com.
Yeah, they do. So when you buy your previews, inside the previews there's a code, and then
Oh.
you send in the code, and then you can bring up the you can look at it digitally.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's real sweet.
yeah. So the only thing is, I hate what because previews doesn't have like DC and all the Marvel ones like they used to.
Get them out
And-
separate.
yeah, yeah. So I ain't got time for that shit. They need to put that shit back in there, man. I got time for that. I gotta go for 3 or 4 different books. Yeah, this shit starting to pile up around my house, man.
Naomi cover A and cover B just sold $44.99. Sold.
What? So what you're saying is I need to get my ass there.
Pick me up a couple. I got cash on hand, on deck, ready to go.
Yeah. Hopefully it's still there because Wednesday there was a full stack. Nobody was buying it.
You need to take your ass there tomorrow morning.
That reminds me, Vaughn, what was that? What was that book you were looking for last week? You were talking about.
On me?
Yeah, I believe it was you. It's like you was like,
Devil's
if you
Rejects.
find- what was that?
Devil's Rejects.
Devil's Rejects. All right. I meant to keep an eye out there for you. And I was like, what was that again?
I did the convention special.
All right. I'll make a note of that.
Where the fuck is this kid at, man?
Well, that's your boy Jimmy.
Hope he alright. But fuck him.
Well, you know Jimmy, he might be trapped in somebody's trunk, man. Trying to get out.
That's my boy, but I hate him. We got a great, lovely, weird relationship. I'm telling you. That's my dude, man. Fuck that kid. Look at this shit. Shipping this shit all fucked up. Look at this. It's been bent. One of these sold for $80 the other day.
But yours, I mean, they sit it like that, like no backs and boards and shit.
Nah, that was that other book, that die shit. This was actually the bag of board, but it's just a bit. Hopefully, Sharp can fix this shit. My Little Pony, Nightmare Nights, number 4. Yeah, $8 book. Like I said, this hobby's crazy.
Yeah. So who the fuck is Billy Tan?
Billy Tan's an artist.
You're right.
Right, but well, has he ever had a book that you would buy for $50? Because he's got the War of Realms #3. He's doing the Ascenta variant for it, and it's a 1-50.
Okay, that's Xenoscope, right?
Nope, that's Marvel. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
IDW.
Oh, no, I'm not buying no IDW.
Because Xenoscope also had like a War of the Realms thing. Billy Tan, like he was never that hot back in the day. I don't know about now.
Man, I'm not. Some of these people that they've got these high ass incentives. I don't even understand. I'm not fucking around with that. So Bill Sienkiewicz, he's got a Fantastic Four #10. It's 1/25.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah, I'm not even. Hey, Mel, did you read anything this week? Oh wait,
It doesn't look like he's there. He's gone.
Mel left.
Yeah, it's funny. Old Bill, he went from being an artist I couldn't stand to an artist I love when he started doing that real experimental style of his.
See, Marvel tells Iron Man it's being done by Bartel, and that's a Virgin. And that's a 1/50. That should be interesting.
Hmm.
On June. Hey, Jess, so did you read anything interesting this week?
Let's see. Like I said, I got let's see. I've been picking up a lot of back issues that I didn't really get all of back in the day, and right now I'm collecting all of Jim Shooter's Defiant. If you remember Defiant comics back in the 90s. And so I got like Dark Dominion 1 through 10, and I got War Dancer 1 through 6. I was really disappointed that Marvel ended up crushing that company. You know, they litigated against them and basically just crushed them. Even though the Defiant won the case, they ended up like spending something like $200,000 to $300,000 in litigation that just ended up killing the company. I thought it was a pretty shady deal, but I always liked what they were doing.
Hey, business is business, man. You gotta pay to play.
What was that company?
Yeah, that's not how I play. Like I'll let my work stand against anybody else's. I don't have to do nothing shady to make my way.
Minutes, man.
It just seemed like first Valiant, then Defiant. It just seems like, you know, the guys at Marvel just had a hard on to crush Jim Shooter because, you know, because like, yeah, I know a lot of people gave him shit, but I thought he ran a tight ship. He got stuff going at Marvel back in the day. He made things happen when the books were like late and editorial was sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like a lot of grudges were being harbored. He goes off and he does his own thing, and his stuff is good. And they're like, "Oh man, we got to put an end to this." But competition makes you stronger.
The Shooter, Jim Shooter.
Old Big Jim.
Let me see.
Right. Hey, so Jen Bartel has a 1 of 50 coming out.
Thanos. Is it that shit?
No, well, maybe, but this one is a Iron Man.
Well, that's a good looking cover.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, let me go back to the thing. 10 windows, man.
It's like, 1 of 50, really? I don't know.
The Venom is better than the Black Widow. The Black Widow sells for $250.
What?
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah, that's this one, right?
That's that one right there.
Nah, son, nah.
Look at the Venom. You tell me what's better. The Venom is right there. You tell me what's better.
Yeah, that one's better.
By
yeah,
far.
I like that Venom.
I mean, it's not $250 better, but let's see. So this one is done by. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give these guys free press. Let's see what the fuck.
I like how she does her lighting effects.
Comic exposure, my peoples.
Hey, you tell them to send me the check and mail.
Nah, that's those my people. Shout out to that's my dude, man.
Sold out.
I guess word got out.
No, that Bartel Venom came out maybe 2 months ago. Matter of fact, I got one ready to go to CDC somewhere around here. I got the same cover.
Nice. I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, if you're going to charge me over $100 for it, I mean, charge me for that one. But I don't understand the Black Widow joint.
I don't see the Black Widow joint either.
I'm still pushing for Unnatural for anybody who hasn't read that yet. That's a great book.
You said Unnatural?
Unnatural.
The pig porn book?
Yeah. I never thought I'd pick up a book like that. I mean, like, that is like so not my thing, but it's like, damn, this is a good story. And the art is beautiful.
I love chubby chicks, and the issue 1 is I like this. Milo, what's his name?
Milo Manara.
Dude, I love his work. Dude, this so I give a fuck, dude.
Yeah, you know, like Unnatural's like that because, you know, she's Italian. So she's like, you know, European comics are a lot more adult than what we got over here.
Adult, he's damn near Tim Vigil.
Man, I used to love reading his his Druna series and Click, his little funny erotic adventure.
Yeah.
Did you see the X Girls? Matter of fact, did you see his work with Spider-Woman? They got banned.
Man, like that killed me when I saw it. I was like, come on, don't you guys know who this is? This is Milo fucking Manara, man. Dude is super famous. And like, look at that. She's presenting. It's like Spider-Man's in that pose every other friggin' day. What's wrong with y'all?
There's a book called Grindhouse where he has a girl playing with herself right on the cover. Like, yo, how did this?
Yeah, butterscotch.
Yeah,
butterscotch. It's called butterscotch. Yep.
I this is taking forever to load.
But then he does some contemporary stuff, like just some straight up stories, like Blueberry, his western.
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure that's Manara.
Let's see. I thought myself trying to collect all his stuff out.
Yeah, please, guys, buy from Eddie from Comics Exposure.
There you go.
He actually delivers stuff. What did I miss? I miss anything good? Is this on the record or off the record?
We're live.
Well, this is. We are live right now, but nobody's in a chat right now, so.
So you're not like it's not like archived or something, right? Like you're not archiving it or something.
See, I don't like that cover right there.
I can tell Jimmy's in rare form right now. What up?
I just asked a question.
How you feeling? You feeling good?
Is it?
What was that?
Well, I don't know. Is this being archived and put on a website later?
Oh.
No. I mean, it'll go on.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't know. I think I got catfish from some guy in the Philippines. Trying to blackmail me for $100. Yeah, that's fun. That's what I've been dealing with. Deciding if I wanted to really send him $100 or if I wanted to be like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'll fight these.
Jesus.
So instead of sending him a MoneyGram, I have him waiting until tomorrow. I told him he could have all my Bitcoin, but he didn't sound too interested.
Jimmy,
yeah, okay, it's fine. I got caught masturbating to a guy in the Philippines. Whatever. He videotaped it. He tried to blackmail me. I get it, Mel. Whatever.
No.
I'm not talking up Comics Exposure though. At least I got that going.
Hold up, your number ends in 99 because that was me who texted you.
Yeah, I think that was me. I don't know.
You retarded.
But yeah, that's what I've been. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Okay, take it back. You're retarded.
Yeah. But yeah, so what did I miss? I miss anything good? A lot of shit talking earlier.
Yeah, I talk shit about you.
Oh yeah,
always,
all the time.
I think some people don't realize their place in the world.
Go on.
That's what it comes down to.
Go on.
I think some people don't understand their place in the world. I think some people think they have perceived power when they don't actually have any power.
Okay, what are you talking about?
I don't know. What was said earlier that had you talking a bunch of shit?
Oh, I was saying, where the fuck is Jimmy at? That's it.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucker's a bitch, and I love him. That was
I just think some people think they have perceived power. That's all.
Not me. I don't have no power.
I don't know. I don't usually talk shit about people when they're here. Hey, Lucas, how's it going, bud?
It's going good, man.
That's good to hear. I'm not talking shit about Lucas. I just asked him how he's doing. Come on, guys.
It's terrible.
Just going through the previews, trying to get my FOC order ready.
Don't let him masturbate to you, Lucas.
Yeah, don't let me masturbate to you. There might be a Filipino guy.
Hey, it is what it is, man. I can't help it. As long as you don't stare me in the eye, man, doing it.
No eye contact, we're cool.
Oh no! Somebody's commenting on my website something not good right now. Uh-oh.
That wasn't me.
No, somebody's like I'm working on this. There was this horror magazine that came out in the 60s. It reinvented the way people looked at horror magazines, but in the 90s, this guy took over it, and this guy is asking me about something about it, so I gotta delete that comment so nobody sees it before my article gets live. You know what I mean?
Which magazine was it?
Can't tell you. Can't really talk to you about it. But there was a magazine that reinvented the way people look at horror magazines.
Okay.
Is this a good to Fangoria?
No, it's not. Fangoria was based off of it.
Interesting.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I don't think you do.
I think I got it.
But in the early 90s, they came back because like their copyright had folded, and then some guy just scammed them, and then there was like a huge lawsuit. But he still like publishes a bunch of like bootlegs and stuff that get like pretty good money. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm working on something with that before you see it on Comic Tom's YouTube.
Yeah, I seen that, and I hope I didn't stir up a lot of shit.
With who?
Well, by telling you what I seen, I wasn't happy.
I don't care. I made a comment on his YouTube off of my phone. I was logged into Unpressable. I guess some people care about that. I don't give a fuck. It's my channel. I mean,
did you smoke today?
Yeah, but I mean, I just don't get it. Like that pisses me off too. It's like, what are you gonna do? Cry about it? So I don't know. I'm glad there's people that are archiving my Instagram posts though. So when I delete comments, they live on. That is well worth it, I think.
I don't know what you're talking about there.
What do you mean? You know, come on. I went on Facts. It was on Facts. I was really happy with that.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, usually things don't come together that fast. I mean, that was my plan all in all, but it just ended up like it was good times. Good times.
I don't get that either. Your friends over there following us and following you. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think it would be really easy to convince people that. No, okay, never mind. I don't know. But no, I just thought it was interesting. I thought it was interesting that somebody who has stolen things from my website before, I've told them to stop stealing stuff from my website. And I just find it interesting that they commented within 20 minutes of me posting that to say that they don't steal stuff from my website and that I'm delusional,
clearly stalking it,
and that I'm a facts conspiracy theorist, only to have the whole thing posted on Facts. So I don't know. I thought that was interesting. I find it interesting that there's certain people who think that Facts are conspiracy theorists. I mean, they do bring up some good points, I guess. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. I mean, there's certain groups that are pumping and dumping books. They might not want to admit to it, but they wouldn't be responding to these people if they didn't bring up any good points. I mean, what are you gonna do if somebody calls you says like you're pumping and dumping books, and they don't bring up examples? They just say you're pumping and dumping books. They have no proof, no evidence, and you're not pumping and dumping books. Do you respond to those people? No. But if you are doing those things,
you see what I said earlier, Jeff, about the interworking of.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, indeed.
No, last week I was pissed off because I got that email from that guy trying to steal my writer away. And today I'm not really that pissed off. I mean,
that's what I said. Today. Like,
there's that guy in the Philippines who wants $100 from me. I don't know what we're gonna do about that.
You're abnormally calm. I mean, it depends on the strain you smoke.
No, I'm pissed off, man.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I just got it. What the fuck? I don't know. I'm giving the link to some people. I doubt they're gonna come.
You give them the link.
What?
Give them the link.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry about last night. I went to we went to dinner and I
don't even remember what happened last night.
We were supposed to play Fortnite, but it just didn't happen.
I still played.
How was it?
I don't know. Oh, I watched The Star Is Born. Have you guys seen A Star Is Born?
With Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
No.
Nah. Haven't seen the remake. Seen the old one.
Yeah, why did you like it? Because a lot of people are talking about it.
Well, I was told Andrew Dice Clay was in it. So I said, okay, Dice Man cometh. But I mean, it sucked. He was shit in it. Like 20 minutes of Andrew Dice Clay, not worth it. Not worth it.
What was your favorite Oscar movie? Gotti?
Was Gotti nominated?
No, it wasn't.
I don't know. I put Gotti on Netflix today.
Jesus Christ.
You know what the rating it has on Netflix?
Oh, shit. I haven't watched the Oscars in 20 years. It hasn't been worth it.
But Gotti has a rating of 4 and 9 and 9 out of 10 stars. So almost 5 stars out of 5 on Netflix.
Jesus.
Well, I thought Netflix just had the thumbs up and the thumbs down.
Well, apparently they have stars. No, that's only for Amy Schumer. When Amy Schumer comes on,
no, like every
thumbs down.
Everything I look at it on.
No, I took a picture. It has 5 stars.
I don't see ratings when I go in there. I just like, I guess I'm not looking the right place.
That's weird.
Yeah, because Amy Amy fucked up the system. Greedy bitch.
She's not funny at all.
With her content that she stole
used
from.
To be kind of funny, but like now she's.
Come on, she was never funny. Come on.
Never.
Now that she's been caught with stealing other people's content and she has to come up with her own stuff, she's garbage.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, she was okay. But I mean, then now when you look back at it and you see that like most of the stuff she did was stolen.
Yeah, that changes your opinion on everything. It's like, like old Carlos Mencia. I used to love when he was on Comedy Central. Then it's like, oh fuck, just stealing everything.
Yeah, that did happen.
Oh, it's funny. Like I love watching Joe Rogan like expose that shit.
Yeah.
Just get up on stage live with him.
Jeff, we spoke about earlier about Hitler and aliens. Did you see the Joe Rogan with Alex Ross? Alex, not Alex. Adam. What the fuck is his name?
Oh, with Alex Jones.
Alex Ross.
Hell yes, I did.
How about Carl Sagan though? What's up with Carl Sagan? 1964. He says, like, he makes a public statement that archaeologists and geologists need to start looking for objects that look out of place when they go to places, because if aliens visited any of these older civilizations, they would have regarded them as gods, right? And then 1968, 1968, he says that ancient astronaut theory is a fraud. So 4 years after he says that, like, Carl Sagan is a fraud, is all I can say. Somebody was paying him off. He knew that aliens were real, and he destroyed ancient astronaut theory.
You believe
aliens aren't real?
Yeah, right.
No.
It's a demonic deception.
No, aliens are real.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Jesus definitely had magic powers, and you can't explain that if he wasn't an alien.
So Jesus was
an
alien?
Can't. He's God. If God can make a universe, he can do anything he wants.
What if God is an alien?
Okay.
Well, if you want to get technical about it, since he is extraterrestrial.
No, but what if the Earth is just a reality show for an alien planet?
Oh man, I love some of these theories. They're great story fodder.
No, I don't.
I'm not cracking on you, mind you. Like, I
don't really know if there is a God.
So many of these things.
But I definitely would think that there were aliens before God, and I would definitely think that we were all put here on a big reality show before I'd think that like there was some kind of like person creating all of us. You know what I mean? But that's just
a human putting it together. Earth as a reality show is a ridiculous idea.
Well, I mean, so is some guy putting all of us together based on like, and what, he takes the 6th day off or whatever. I don't remember the Bible offhand, but I mean, I could.
Work 6 days, took the 7th day off.
Yeah, I think they're both comparable in the craziness. You just have to have some belief.
Like, if you think about like a creator, he is a creative force. Yeah, he wanted a little company. He made us, made the angels. But like a game show, like our reality shows, like who really wants to tune in just to watch us, like, wage war and masturbate?
Have you ever watched the show Animal Planet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all they do on Animal Planet. So I don't know.
Like,
I'm just saying. I think it's possible.
How many people are really tuning into Animal Planet? I was like, look at them wildebeest fuck.
Apparently enough.
Yeah, they got a fucking whole channel.
Oh man, like it's like baboons fucking is okay, but when them wildebeest go at it, oh shit, Martha. Oh. Take them bloomers off. I'm feeling in the mood.
No, I mean, it was snowing all day today, so instead of going out, I just stayed in and watched alien documentaries. And found out about Carl Sagan and his bullshit theories.
Hey guys,
I was like, wait a second, Carl, you contradicting yourself.
Hey, what do you guys think of that Red Sonja, Vampirella, Betty and Veronica cover? That's the one I have up right now.
That's a good looking cover right there.
Why are they in the same universe?
I think it's kind of cute that she's got like the little skirt on, but she's clearly got the vampy outfit at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not into it.
What do you mean you're not in?
Oh man, Red Sonja and Vampirella and Betty and Veronica? That's weird.
How old are Betty and Veronica?
I know Archie does some weird crossovers, but like mixing those two and Archie stuff is weird.
How old are they?
Well, I mean,
you think about
they're at least 17, right? Because
you remember that Powerpuff?
Well, like Vampy and Sonja
variant that they never published
women.
because it was sexualizing kids. Isn't that the same thing here?
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
There
And
are
I think
Yeah, but
there's,
there's
I think
lots
they're,
of
I think they're
there's lots
between
of
14
adult
and
Archie
16.
stuff going on now.
they would be the
Yeah, but they were never sexualized.
they're the youngest girls in this cover. If you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
especially since Riverdale, they've been going like hard in the paint with like adult situation Archie stuff.
Sure, but I mean that the TV show is aimed towards an older audience, where comics are universal.
Yeah, but they've got adult
usually
themed Archie
towards
comics now.
They do, but they're still not sexualized, right? So I don't know.
What do you consider sexualized? I mean, like the one I was looking at had Archie.
Sorry, I'll be right
like,
back. Sorry.
You find out Archie's like banging his teacher while Betty's off doing something for summer vacation.
What is this? Is this a cover A?
yes, that's cover A.
I would never expect a Dynamite, but at first sexualized cover. Just pretty sexualized.
Yeah. The
Look, that's about the least sexualized I've ever seen Red Sonja, to be honest.
that's true. Between Red Sonja and Vampirella.
Yeah, I mean, like Vampirella's got pants for the first time ever.
Jesus Christ. The Veronica, she's a little weird though, because if you look, I don't know if you guys can see closely, but her head is spun around like the doggone Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that head's turning way too far over her shoulder.
Show me some
for a chick.
Show me some of the other covers.
Let's see.
And all their store variants.
If she's not a contortionist, she just broke her neck.
Let's see.
Oh, I see Robert Hack. I see Robert Hack.
You say he's Robert Hack?
Yep, I see Robert Hack variant.
Where's that at?
Whatever page we had before. What was the image you showed before, just now? The Betty and Veronica crap.
Let's see.
Okay, now go down. Yeah, right there, to the right.
All right, this one.
This Betty got fat.
That's an unflattering angle.
Yeah, she's fat.
Yeah, that does make her look fat, though. Or maybe they're just trying to do body positivity.
Yeah, I don't think this is a cover. I think somebody was just messing around.
Because that makes her look pregnant. Damn. That's terrible. Shouldn't have, like, if it's not supposed to be that way, they shouldn't have painted them leggings in all black. It's not a good look.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That one's all right. I don't know. I like the other one better.
I'm so glad his input works on this TV now.
That's such a weird damn crossover, though.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Hey, if you can have Batman and Elmer Fudd in the same comic,
That would so work.
That was a weird damn crossover.
That was a good
Yeah,
book.
but like, wouldn't it make more sense if it was Sabrina?
Yeah,
yeah.
a lot more.
Sabrina and who?
Vampirella and Red Sonja.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fit in. You can make that work. Even when Spider-Man met Red Sonja, it made more sense than that comic.
I'm still trying to figure out why I didn't want to put Conan in the Avengers. I don't get that damn shit.
I'm just waiting for Venomized Conan. That's all I'm waiting for. The world's waiting for that.
Venomized Conan.
I'm waiting for that. I mean, come on, why not? Give us everything else.
Yeah.
And
Well, too bad. Like if Valiant could have snatched up Conan for a while, they could have put him in the Exo armor. He could have beat the shit out of Eric and taken it from him.
It's not too late. Valiant is some of the best people in the, as a staff. They're good people. They don't put out a lot of good books.
okay, all right.
They're good people.
How do I? Here we go.
How much do you spend on previews a month?
On previews?
Oh, yeah, pre-orders. Will you pre-order every week or you pre-order every month? How does that work?
Every month. So, like the day before the FOC, I go ahead and I push it to the LCS.
And when you got to pay them? When the books come in?
Yep.
Right away.
Yeah.
Nope, when they come in.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, every now and then you might find a special order thing, like if it's a big deal, the shop might want like a percentage down if it's like a high dollar item. But if you're a good regular customer, that's usually something they don't ask for.
That's the thing. I would charge. See,
So
Ray should charge me $100 a month, and I would get at cost. I would give him money for the books at cost, but I would still have to pay him $100 a month.
Okay.
That would work, right?
Yeah, that's worth it. Absolutely worth it.
He should do that. I'm gonna talk to him.
I mean, yeah, you're making out like a bandit if you get that deal. So it looks like that Fat Betty cover is actually
It's real, Robert Hack.
yeah, cover C. Yep.
I mean, I have no problem. I have no problem at all with Fat Betty.
Well, we know how-
He likes the thick white girls.
That's what I'm saying. If I was selling drugs in Pennsylvania, I'd be at home. That's all there is out there.
And they got
Just
a cosplay cover.
Just be honest.
Yeah, I'm not buying that cosplay cover either.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely this cover. I'm definitely getting that joint.
What's the cover A though?
Yeah, I mean this will just go in the personal collection.
What's the incentive cover? Is there any incentives?
Let's see.
Let me see something.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, yeah. So, according to this, there's a Dan Parent, a Laura Braga, a Gancho. This hack. There's a version of it, and then a Francesco Francavilla.
Francavilla looks good. What's that book called? Betty.
Yeah, the Betty and Veronica, Red Sonja, and Vampirella. Number one.
Okay, so. Oh wow! So on the actual order place, it says quantities are limited. Allocations may occur for the Frank Lavella cover. Apparently there's a Virgin.
Right.
And price before discount is $50. Previous customer price is $50. So there's going to be a Virgin of the Dalton variant. Really? Now, which one is the Dalton variant? Okay, there's also Dynamic Forces black and white of the cover you like.
Uh-huh.
$19.41 at your store.
Yeah, I don't want black and white. I'm gonna be fine with the cover. I mean, with the color. I mean, if they gave me a virgin color, that would be boss.
Well, it says, I think it's a color. Snag this limited Virgin edition of Faith Dalton strip and mainly covered with Red Sonja, Vampirella, Meet Betty. The buy-in cost is $50. Okay. So in the aftermarket, this could be $100-something book.
Yeah.
Then you also have the regular Frank Lavella. Just order all you want. The hack is order all you want.
Right, for the cover C. However, there is another one that's a 1 of 40.
There's also a 1 of 10. There's also a 1 of 20. There's also a 1 of 30, and there's also a 1 of 40 and a 1 of 50. But there are no images for that.
Well, the 1 to 40, that's the Virgin Robert Hack.
The 1 of 40?
Yep.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yes, it is.
And then the 1 of 50, that's the that's the Francesco, which is this one, the Francesco Francavilla. So that one's a Virgin.
For every 50 covers order you receive, and you can combine covers. Retailers will qualify for a Virgin cover at net cost of $2 each. Wow. Interesting. Mason.
Yeah, so that Virgin is definitely going on my list then. But the only thing is I don't see.
What is it? It says, snag this limited edition version of Fate Dalton's straight up amazing cover for Betty Veronica #1. The price before discount is $50. The preview's cover price $50. I don't get that. So I can buy this book for $50 right now.
Which one?
The one you like. The FOC is May 6th.
May 6th?
Yeah.
I don't know. The on the book it says March 28th.
Well, this is for this Dalton Virgin.
Okay. Maybe that's being offered later.
Interesting.
Let's see.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah. Man, it's kind of weird because right now, out of this whole book, man, that's the only one that I kind of really, really want.
Well, and this is coming from Dynamite, but then you got Dynamic Forces. Like they have the black and white of the one you like for 1941.
Huh. Did Altered Carbon start out as a comic book? Just saw he had a cover up there for Altered Carbon. I was wondering, because I've seen the show on Netflix, I was wondering if it started out as a comic looking at that now.
Altered Carbon. Huh? Sounds familiar.
Yeah, there's a show on Netflix. It's kind of like Blade Runner a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm like wondering, is that comic a spinoff or is the TV show a spinoff of the comic? Because if something comes from a comic, I like to go find the comic and check that out.
Definitely. You know, I just finished watching Luke Cage season 2. I finally finished it. Great season.
Oh man,
what did you think?
I loved it.
It's a shame that that Netflix has had to cancel all those shows, man, because that was really building to something cool.
Yeah, because what? So Cage is like a villain now.
He's becoming like the kingpin of Harlem, man.
He's the man. He's the man.
He is the man. That was definitely, of all the Marvel shows, that was one of the best seasons.
Yes, agreed.
So, Altered Carbon is a 2002 science fiction novel by K. Morgan. So, no, it was not a comic book.
Okay, it started out as a novel. All right, I'll check that out.
Let's see. I still can't believe Mel doesn't do FOC.
No, just go to the store.
Well, you live pretty close to Midtown, though, right? You can just hop on a train and you're right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. I'm there. I'm gonna be there. If something's coming out, I'm gonna be there, and you're not gonna beat me on the line. If you do, you're just as sick as I am. I got a problem.
Man, you live in the hometown of comics.
If it's a hot variant coming out, you better be there early. I'm talking about early.
You better be like Black Friday and waiting out there since Wednesday, camping out.
I've got pictures. I've done it before. That night that Deadpool book came out, Deadpool 45, the Reggie Jules variant.
Yeah.
I was out there at 4:30.
Damn. Woo.
They over
80. That's commitment.
And I don't care. I don't care who knows. I don't care what people. I don't give a fuck. I was there. Never happen. Come on, I'm gonna be there at the same fucking time. If you beat me there, kudos. You're just as sick in the head as I am.
Oh man, I went to this con where Stan Lee and Leonard Nimoy is going to be at. Got there all crazy early, and You know, the con people just they anticipate that like no, nobody gets on the floor ahead of time.
Oh,
Don't be camping out. We don't want none of that. It's like shit.
like the shows, like the like Comic-Con,
Yeah, it was a comic book con.
or the big comic conventions. I'm gonna get it early. We best believe that.
They didn't want us out there like a bunch of vagrants camping out and shit.
like some of the like the smaller cons. I'm gonna get like Comic-Con. No, there's no way I'm getting it early at Comic-Con. I got to learn the fact with that.
You going to you going to try going to New York Comic Con again this year?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to that.
Yeah, I figured that.
Definitely going to that. But Baltimore, I don't know.
Come on, Mel, you got to come on down and bring the missus.
Oh, she told me she want to come. Oh, stay your ass home.
Come on, man. Freaking Jen says she's coming.
If Jen goes, yeah. If Jen goes, yeah. Look at that. I gotta order another bottle. If Jen goes, maybe. But what's that? Put the UFC on.
What am I watching? Am I watching a fight or am I watching lesbian porn? What the heck is going on right now?
Is it the fight started?
Watching some UFC again?
Yeah. Torres versus Zhang.
Hit Dang?
My wife used to do that shit, especially when the UFC first hit. We'd watch that stuff and like the announcer would be like, "Oh, he's got him in the mounted position," and my wife would just start laughing and like just blowing the whole mood. It's like it's not gay; they're fighting. Yeah, that's what he's between his legs. I don't know. It's like you need to go someplace else. I'm trying to be all manly in here, and you're ruining it.
I'll tell you, the fucking UFC is the shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can find me a little stream on. But I'm interested in that Gears Reloaded.
Oh yeah, man, it's definitely worth it, man.
So you can put the fight on right now. You got the fight on right now.
I'm sorry, say it now.
You got the fight on right now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. For $60.
Yep.
I'm not to fuck with that, man.
I
don't care about paying the $60.
I mean, it's actually, if you just win it on one device, it's actually less than $60. It's like 25 or some shit like that. Maybe.
I'm gonna definitely need it on 4, and the shit is crispy.
Yeah. Now the thing is, I got it on my projector.
Okay.
Right. So it's not as crispy as I want it to be. But when it's on my TV, yeah, man, it's just as good.
Okay. Yeah, she's getting fucked up. So I'm gonna put this to the side, and I put our stream on the other side. So when do you order your books?
I got let's see. It says March 28th, right? So it'll be. I usually try to turn mine in like the day before the FOC, or maybe like 2 or 3 days, like the Monday prior to, just to give the LCS enough time to do the research, right?
Right.
Because my LCS, if they can give me a deal, they're gonna freaking try and find it for me.
Right.
But you just gotta give them enough time, to get
the earlier the better you can turn in. Go through the catalog, see what you like.
The only thing is, man, sometimes I'm too freaking lazy, man. I wait till the last doggone minute to freaking look through the shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is full screen. I can't. So it's the age of lady is just one, basically. What you telling me? The fight you're watching.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Little white lady looked like she's salty as fuck.
Yeah.
She have to tap out, or was it decision?
Decision.
Just get her ass knocked out.
His decision look like 29, 28, 30, 27. Good God.
Yeah, you never want to go to decision.
Yeah, sure. She's no shot her ass kicked.
Man.
China's got talking shit. I know, I'm fucking. I'm such a sore sport. You out of my face, someone said, "Yeah, I'm punching your goddamn fucking lip."
Like, okay, you got me this time. But I see your ass out the parking lot, which is good.
I'm a fucking sore loser. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even like playing video games. I can't win it. That's why I don't play Fortnite.
I was about to say we got to play some video games.
If I can't beat that,
here Mel just getting raw on everybody. Like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah, I wouldn't even play. I would just like when I lose a 2K, yo, I'll be ready to fight. I ain't gonna lie. It's been times where I almost fought one of my friends in my house for losing the 2K. I'm dead serious. My wife had to tell my friends, "There's no more betting money in 2K in this house because it got so real."
Oh man, I was watching Jimmy play Fortnite. I think that was the other day.
He's good.
It's just I couldn't understand what he was saying, man. He was too high, man. I was like, what the fuck?
He be high.
Like, goddamn. At least I hope he was high.
He be high.
Other than that, or he was having a stroke. I don't know what the fuck. Shit.
I don't know where he stuck off to. Let me go jerk off with some Chinese people.
There's a Filipino waiting on him.
Yeah. No, he's a paranoid kid, but whatever. That's sleepy.
Let's see. Man, so there's nothing really that good in the previews this week other than that Betty and Veronica.
That's a damn shame. That means it's going to be a light week.
Oh, that's going to be a light month. Because I am going through all this shit, and I don't see nothing.
But those are the ones that you miss.
Yeah. Usually, I don't even go this far, even in the indies, man. But I'm gonna learn my lesson. You got to go through all this stuff.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a manly looking woman.
What is the age you brought?
That cover you just had up there a second ago, Brink.
There you go.
Oh, this
Hello.
one? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I thought you were talking about the UFC chick. Like,
No. Like I ain't got cable, man. I cut the cord.
I'm about to do that goddamn shit myself.
I got like a Roku with my Amazon Prime and my Netflix. That's my deal. Save like $100 on my cable bill.
Oh, I'm about to save more than that. Jimmy, what up, man?
Yo.
You took care of your situation?
No.
He still harass you?
Oh, that. No, I'm not dealing with that.
What are you doing?
I don't want to talk about
You feel better? You all right? You feeling better?
it. No. I took medication 20 minutes ago. Let's see how long it takes to kick in.
Did you listen to our show?
No.
But you were on it.
Yeah, like I left for like an hour. I puked.
Mm-hmm.
I puked up some medication, and then I came back. So good times.
I mean, I think James is a good guess.
Yeah, he very well could be. I have no idea.
Punk motherfucker.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I was puking and stuff too, so I don't know.
No, I hope you feel better, bitch.
The way things are going, it doesn't seem likely. Things just health-wise seems to get worse. So who knows?
It'd be alright, man.
like, welcome to adulthood, man. That's the way it is.
I wish I was 30 again. Seems like yesterday I was 30 though. Once you hit 30, it just goes downhill from there.
Now can't wake up without making a noise from the joints, all that shit, man.
Oh man, just wait till one day you roll out of bed and something is hurting, and you're like, "What the fuck? I was asleep. I wasn't even doing anything. I wake up with some shit hurting."
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's when you know, like, damn, I'm on the other side of the hill now.
I tell you what, I tell you this thing. I don't give a fuck. Natural science. Whoever fucking created the CPAP mask, my dude. I love it. I don't give a fuck who knows about it. I love this shit. I'm getting sleep. I don't snore anymore.
I had to have one for a while.
Why'd you stop using it?
I used to be like almost 400 pounds. I needed it because I had so much fat around my neck.
Right.
I wasn't sleeping right. So then I lost like 188 pounds. I didn't need it no more.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
This
Yeah, that's why I got diabetes, because I was a fat bastard for like 10 years.
Yeah.
That's just the real shit, son.
It'll kill you.
Getting sleep. Ain't nothing like getting sleep, man.
Oh, yeah. That is vital.
Hey, nothing in this damn book. Ain't this some damn shame?
So what are you speculating on right now, Lucas? Like, where do you get most of your speculation from? CBSI?
No, man. This is what I'm doing, man. Freaking, I go through this freaking damn previews book. Now I definitely listen to you guys and see what you guys say. But if it's so there's the two different speculations that I'm on, man. Right? Either it's the books that just came out, right? If it's books that just came out, I'm trying to read every damn book I can to see what's going on. If it's old speculation, if it's an older book, then CBSI definitely freaking helps me out, right? Freaking, because you guys got all types of motherfuckers on there that are reading still. Yeah, I mean they're sick with it. I mean they're reading through old books to figure out what the fuck is going on, right? And then there's the secondary market speculation, in which I go to websites like Go Collect and eBay and PickClick, and I see what's selling. And then if there's a trend, then I'm trying to figure out what in the heck, what did I miss, and why these books are something crazy. Like what was that book that was hot?
Hold on, so I gotta pee. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, like that old Harley book. I had no idea what was going on with that book, but it's still going. So I just gotta freaking get rid of these shits before I get pissed off.
Goodness gracious, Kitty.
What's going on with Kitty? Kitty's showing her ass in your face again.
Oh man, he's got this thing now. He just comes beside my chair. He doesn't even hop up. I'll just hear him like, meow, meow. I was like, I know he wants attention. So now he's like, I thought he was through with me for the night, but now he's like, no, I'm back. I done boomeranged on you. Here I am. So I got to reach over the side of my chair here and pet him. But at least I can draw while I'm doing that. He's not up on my chest.
Yeah, man, you're a better man than me, messing with all them damn animals in the house.
I've only got the two. I used to have like a whole bunch of animals. I was into like all kinds of fun stuff, man. I had like tarantulas and lizards, and the only thing my wife said I couldn't have is a snake. She drew the line at snakes.
Yeah, man. Any animal that could eat me, I don't need that motherfucker in the house.
Now, mind you, I don't get anything that big. Even when I get a big, like I want a big dog, if I had the room for it, like a yard and stuff, I would get me something crazy like a Great Dane or an Irish Wolfhound. But like, you always got to think, it's like, this thing goes berserk. Can I take him?
Yeah.
That's why I don't have no 20-foot snake or nothing like that. It's like, no,
yeah,
that's messing up right there. That's just asking for it.
Yep. I mean, you read all the stories about a person who freaking got that big ass snake, and either they get trapped by the damn snake, or the doggone thing freaking just breaks loose. So,
Oh, totally, man. Like, I watched this one guy talking about like owning he owns some sort of python, right? And he said he goes in there and it's like one of those animal attack shows. He's in there with his python. He's got a chicken he's going to feed to it. And he said the snake lunged at the chicken, but it accidentally grabbed his hand. It missed the chicken and grabbed his hand.
what?
Well, the snake don't give a fuck. It's just going to wrap up whatever it grabs, right?
Yeah.
So it started wrapping his ass up. Like he couldn't get out of there. And he said the only reason he survived is the snake squeezed him so hard, his heart stopped, and he passed out. And the snake thought he was dead and let him go. And he came to as it was making his move to start swallowing him. He jumped out of there. He jumped out of the cage, man. He says as he's slamming the door, he hears whomp. He looks behind him. It was like right behind him, coming after him.
Oh my goodness! Fuck that. So he's got snake boots, right?
I tell you, I'd have shot the damn thing.
I mean,
I'd have gone right to my bedroom and got my gun. And I'd shot the shit out of that snake. Enough of that.
Snake meat is
It's like you said, like, you don't know those things can get out. Some friends of mine stayed over at a bed and breakfast. They were doing some traveling. They said like they saw some big cage out in the yard, and they thought it was like, maybe they got some dogs out there or something. Didn't think nothing of it. They said they're having they're in there in the evening time. They rolled up. They're having that evening meal. All of a sudden, this kid comes in from outside. It's like, Dad, the snake got out of his cage again. And he was like, oh, man, somebody's got a snake. And he was thinking, like kind of a regular sized snake. He's like, I don't know if I want to be in here with a snake. And then he said, all of a sudden, plaster starts popping off the walls. The snake had crawled up in the crawl space in the walls and started flexing. And it was popping the plaster, like the sheetrock was cracking and stuff. He's like, damn it, it's in the walls again. It's like, if a snake's big enough to do that, we are not staying here.
Fuck. No way.
Dude went out and slept in the car.
Weird ass people and their weird ass freaking pets.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Like, that's a good rule of thumb. It's like, never have anything big enough to eat you.
Yeah, of course.
People
Just common sense.
People buying that shit because they think it makes them interesting. Like, nope.
Yeah.
I'm all about a ferret. I haven't seen a ferret since I bought him. It was about 20 something. This was back when Beastmaster came out.
Yeah. Yo.
What was that, 30 fucking years ago?
Yo, man. I used to date this girl, man. And she had a ferret. Ferret's name was Sebastian. And finally, when she was getting ready to let me hit it, I was like, oh, man, this is going to be great. Tell me why this little motherfucker crawled in the bed. And as I put him in the bed, this motherfucker go, like, yo. So I had to put my clothes on. And I left. I ain't fucking
get that shit the fuck out of here. Little nasty
motherfucker. Cock blocked by a ferret.
Hey, he let me know what's going on, man. I'm like, oh, okay. It's yours. Fuck, I'm out.
Like, I am not going to have that little bastard biting me in the sack while we're trying to do something.
Let me know.
Hell no.
Oh. Where's the Omega at?
It's about the Gundam?
No, your man from Brooklyn.
I don't know where he's at. Let's see. But, let's not share.
What's Robbie? Oh, Robbie Waller kick his ass.
Yeah, even it's kind of weird because even in the CC chat, like it's kind of quiet. Like nobody's talking.
Everybody watching this UFC shit.
Probably.
That's what I said. She gonna pick up after we finish UFC.
Damn.
Hold on, I gotta check this book I got pressing home.
Yeah, I can't always keep up with the chat. It's like, oh man, trying to draw. The chat takes up time.
Yeah. I mean,
I want to be sociable.
you walk away for like an hour sometimes, man, and you just got like a whole thing going on.
Oh, dude, it explodes. There's like 200 messages. Like, oh man.
Yeah, buddy. Here you go.
Yeah, Jeff, are you in this MeWe yet?
In the what?
MeWe?
What's that?
So Google Plus is shutting down next month, right? Or
Okay, yeah.
or did it shut down already? I forget. I think no.
I remember getting a notice about that.
Yeah. So it looks like everybody is moving towards this thing called MeWe, and it's almost the same thing, but the only thing I don't like is like it's not that interconnected with G Plus with Google. So
I mean, like it's Google's own fault. Nobody really liked Google Plus all that much.
We love it.
yeah, I mean, yeah, comic speculators. I mean, we loved it, man. It was great because it allowed you to talk on there and share photos of what you were talking about and everything.
Okay, because I never even knew anybody like who was ever really using it. And like the Hangouts, obviously, that's turned out to be a pretty cool thing. It's sort of taking the place of Skype for a lot of people.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's how I met up with. That's how I know Mel and Sean and all these guys, and it's through them talking about this stuff, all on there.
Oh, so I cut you off. Like, what do you where you get your speculation from? You said.
Yeah. So there's the different types of speculation. I think you already heard me when I was talking about the new book speculation. That stuff I already have my stuff already picked out, and then what I'll do is like right before I go to the store, I'll go into like Go Collect or Pick Click to see what's already sold.
Mm-hmm.
And usually, what I like to do is I like to do it the night before, like on Tuesday, because if you want to get a good price on like a variant, you gotta buy it on Tuesday.
Yeah.
You just gotta have faith in the person that the person actually has one in hand, and you just gotta freaking buy it at that price.
Are you speculating on the Meet the Scrolls?
I'm not speculating on anything on the scrolls, man. Like I don't like any of the covers really.
This is a 1 in 50. One had sold for. Well, I think it was a bullshit sell, by the way. One sold for $129.
Which cover was that?
The 1 in 50 Meet the Scrolls.
Meet the Scrolls. Let's see.
There's
I just don't have any faith that book's going to be any good.
Well, it has Marvel, Disney, streaming service written all over it.
That it does.
You know what I mean?
Let's see.
The Warner's your typical dad works in.
Okay. So yeah, so that's
Robbie Lawler.
Right. So let me go ahead and because that is something that we definitely. Did you guys talk about this on Impressible Defects?
What, Beat the Scrolls?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So the reason why you guys might want to talk about it is because the supposedly, let's see, where's that doggone? Yeah, supposedly this week there's going to be a secret variant, right? That secret variant is going to have something different that's different than all the other ones, right?
Okay.
Sort of like the secret tongue variant.
Okay.
So Bleeding Cool, somebody on Bleeding Cool said that this might be it, right? The Meet the Scrolls joint.
Oh, let me see. Don't take the picture down, hold on.
Yep. Go ahead.
Damn Windows. Yeah, that's the 1 in 50.
Right, that's the 1 in 50.
Right.
But I don't know because there's another one. There's another title out there that is like a cover B or a cover C, but we don't have a photo of it yet. I forget what the title is.
For the Scrolls.
No, it's not a Scrolls book. Let's see.
A Vader book?
No, it's a Marvel book, but I don't know. Yeah, my computer is running slow as fuck right now. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, if it did happen to Meet the Scrolls, I could understand it because there's so much detail in it. I could definitely see that happening.
What do you? I don't understand. Oh, so it's a slightly like the tongue, like you were saying.
Yeah, it's slightly different than the other ones, and it's probably going to be like a 1 in 10.
Did you check previous world?
No, see that's the deal. It won't be in there. They're not going to just come out and tell you, "Hey, this is going to be a secret variant."
They would have to tell retailers.
They may, but I don't think so either because my LCS, those guys, they don't even know. Like, there's been a couple of times when they've got a secret variant and they didn't know until I told them.
Hmm.
Let's see. One, two, Marvel. Okay, so so yeah, so there's a Age of X-Men Prisoner X #1, right?
Mhm.
There's a cover C variant Carlos Pacheco secret cover, and it's going to come in a poly bag.
Age of X-Men #1, right?
Yes. So if there's going to be a secret variant, to me it would be the one that says secret cover and it's got a poly bag over it.
All Age of X-Men variants will be packed in white poly bags. Keep the content secret. Please note, due to timely requirements, the Age of X-Men secret variant may be allocated. Must meet 150% of X-Men Red 10. Who the fuck ordered X-Men Red 10?
I don't know. Well, Midtown did.
Well, you have to beat 150% of that.
Right.
Jeez.
So I mean, so smaller LCSs, they're going to have it because they didn't order that many. So all they got to do is order 150% more than what they usually had, and they're straight.
Yeah, but I'm not going to order 150% of a fucking. Well, it's the #1, so yeah, might not be that rare.
In fact, let me go ahead and put my order in right now.
Let me see. Meet the. How you spell scrolls?
SKRULL.
SKULL.
No, SKRULLS.
Yeah. Start spelling skull.
We got a Meet the Scrolls. We got a one.
Skull Kill Crew.
You be able to 150, and they're still available to order. No. Yeah, Meet the Squirrel ones are still in stock, which means a retailer can order 50. They got a movie variant and they got a 1 in 5. No, they got a 1 in 25. Order all you want of this variant. Yeah, I don't think it's Meet the Squirrels. The RZA variant of the Meet the Squirrels #2 is the 1 in 25. And it's a RZA, so I'm going to keep that in mind. Nope, they switched that out, and the cover now is by Now Fuji. NAO Fuji. It's no longer a RZA cover.
You said that's the Meet the Scrolls?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't see it on Midtown right now.
Oh, no. Then there's a fucking cat variant. What the fuck is a cat variant?
Oh, that's their next big cover thing they're doing. I guess because the cat and Captain Marvel.
Oh,
they're going to be doing all these friggin' you remember how they did all the Venom covers? They're going to be doing all these stupid ass cat covers.
That's just stupid.
Yeah, Wolverine is a cat. Spider-Man is a cat. Ghost Rider is a cat. Everybody is a friggin' cat.
Oh God, it's just dumb.
Yeah, it's not going to sell worth shit. It's just going to be more LCSs with merch they can't sell.
Yep. Trying to chase a variant.
So how about you, Mel? I mean, do you have any special secrets about regarding speculation, or you just keep your ear to the ground?
I'm not a good speculator no more. That's not a fucking secret. I'm not a good speculator.
I don't know about that, man. In 2018, a lot of your speculation hit for me.
I appreciate that, but I'm no Jimmy. I'm no Sean. I'm no Gary Newser. I'm no Topher. You know, those guys are guys you should be listening to. I mean, I do this shit for fun, dude. You know what I mean? But when I look for a book, I look for something that nobody else is talking about, and I've been lucky a lot. Like I said, I'm speculating on the villains for Black Panther 2.
Okay.
It's gonna have to be the guy from Deathlock. What was his name? Was it Killjoy?
Killgrave.
Was it Killgrave? No, not
Death.
Killjoy.
Oh, Killjoy.
Killjoy from Deathlock. I'll tell you. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, hell yeah. Killjoy, Deathlock, number 23. I spec'd on that years ago. Not years ago, but a year ago. You know, he fits right in with the storyline. There's another guy, Moses Magnum, who further appearance was in Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh man, hadn't seen him pop up in a while.
Giant Size Spider-Man 84. They tied to this whole storyline about Killmonger and how he was taking. He was like he loved Killmonger and he wouldn't do what Killmonger did. And
okay, wait a second. Yeah, I remember him. I remember him appearing recently because I didn't remember seeing him since like way back in the X-Men, like the 70s.
Moses Magnum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, he could be easily played by Wesley Snipes because Wesley Snipes should have been to T'Challa's father in the original Black Panther.
Well, you know, before he made Blade, he was pushing hard to make a Black Panther movie.
That's why he should have played his father.
I really, you know, as much as I love Black Panther as it came out now, I would have loved to have seen Wesley Snipes as Black Panther.
Absolutely.
Because he was you know, he was talking about he was wanting to like incorporate all this African martial arts in there.
Absolutely.
And I was so hyped about that, man. It's like because you know, almost all the martial arts you ever see in a movie is like, you know, it's almost always like kung fu or taekwondo, and it's like to see him bringing in like some African style stick fighting and stuff. He put a little bit of that into Blade 2. There's a scene where like, a couple of vampires in like the light suits sneak in. And he's holding his sword like African stick style as he's fending them off. It's like, oh man, what could have been?
And what could have been? Wesley's legit, dude.
Yeah,
he's legit.
I was talking to somebody. You know, I was commenting on a video. Said like, you know, now that Marvel owns like they got the movie rights back to Blade and stuff. If they're not going to do anything with Wesley on it, if they feel like maybe he's a little too old for the role now,
Michael Jai White.
I said, that's it. That was my pick. Like, you got to pick somebody who's a legit martial artist and a legit actor. Michael Jai White, all the way.
I met him at an event out here in New York. Super cool, super down to earth dude.
Nice.
You would not think he's like a kick-ass fighter. You would just think he was just a dude from the hood who know how to fight. Nah, dude, he gets busy. And he's very respectful.
Man, he is like, I remember the first movie I saw him in might have been, it was either Spawn or Universal Soldier, The Return. And boy, he is yoked up since then.
You ever see the Blood and Bone?
Yes.
Woo!
Holy shit, he is a badass in that movie.
Great fucking movie, dude.
What movie is that? Blood and Bone? I've never heard of it.
Blood and Bone, man. Michael Jai White is the friggin' man.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out.
Great fucking movie, dude.
He's he does this great sequel to this little known movie, coincidentally starring Wesley Snipes at the time. It's called Undisputed.
The boxing movie, yeah.
Yeah, the prison boxing movie. Him versus Ving Rhames. Well, then they did a sequel which had Michael Jai White, and this is the movie that introduced me to Scott Adkins, another badass martial artist.
He's a beast.
And man, like Michael Jai White versus Scott Adkins is like just awesome. And then like that spiraled into a whole series of movies for him. He took over the whole Undisputed thing. That dude's a beast. That dude is a beast.
Michael Jai was very down to earth, brother. Very good kid.
That's nice to hear. That's always nice to hear. Because there's a few martial artists I follow on Twitter, and he's one, Scott Adkins and Ray Park, Darth Maul.
Maul, yeah.
Yeah, that dude's always posting videos of himself working out. It's awesome.
There's a guy called I follow Intense motherfucker, man. He was on Joe Rogan. You know what I'm talking about.
Alex Jones.
Oh, not Alex Jones.
He was intense when he was on Rogan a little while back.
Goggins. Dave Goggins.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was all right. You ever seen that shit with Debbie Moore, that Navy SEAL shit?
Yeah.
Jane.
Yeah.
He went through that training 3 times just to test his mental. I was like, yo,
nice.
He's insane. But you can't call him insane because he'll call you a pussy. Because anybody can do anything, and that motherfucker, that's a man's man right there. Like, and fuck John Wayne, by the way. I read his Playboy interview. Fuck him.
Wait, fuck who? Like my feed went out.
John Wayne.
John Wayne.
Wow.
Motherfucker, fuck him.
Why? What did he say?
He believed in white supremacy. So fuck
are
him.
Are we that shocked?
Fuck him. I like fuck him. Motherfucker. Fuck him.
I can't believe somebody in this day and age just come out with that.
Oh, this is a Playboy interview a couple of years ago. The book is like a $3 book, and it's a Playboy interview. Just Google John Wayne Playboy interview. I think it's a Playboy book. Talk all this shit about white supremacy and black people are just ignorant. Hey, fuck him.
Damn.
I actually like his shit, John Wayne. Fuck John Wayne. Fuck him. Period.
Nah, the only actor from back in the day that I still like was what's the name of the dude from It's a Wonderful Life?
Oh, Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah.
What he said, racist shit?
Nah, well, I mean, he most likely was racist. But, yeah, it was like,
It was kind of the thing you did back then.
Fuck that.
Well, it's like this, man. Freaking, I mean, come on, Mel. Like 10 years ago, it was nothing but a thing to call homosexuals the F word. Now you can't do that shit. I mean,
that ain't a race.
That's an excellent point.
Yeah.
See, I never got into the whole gay pride shit.
That's
It's like you have that gay pride parade. It's like you're proud about how you fuck. Yeah.
That's a sexual preference. Like I say,
Yeah.
Fuck, be cool 10 years from now. No, fuck pedophilia. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, there's whole groups that try to make that shit legal. Fuck them.
I'm a black
Shit,
dude.
there's people pushing for pedophilia right now.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a black dude. We're all humans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna hate me because of my skin color? Fuck you. You want to talk shit about because of my? Fuck you. Period.
Man,
I don't hate Trump. I hate some Trump supporters because they are fucking racist. I'm sorry. Is Trump racist? Probably, but
most likely. I mean, he's 70 years old. See now, shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He never came out and say fuck black people yet.
I got yet. He's just waiting to get that second term, huh?
That's probably how he's gonna win. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, this is the fucking world we live in. You know what I mean?
Yep. So it's not in this previews yet. Maybe it's in the next previews. Baseball cards. Right? No, not baseball cards. Excuse me. Basketball cards.
No.
Right? So Zion, you've been keeping track of this kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a Knick.
Most likely because they're poor and fucked up as fuck. So I'm thinking that the next previews, if they have the basketball cards, you might want to pick up a freaking whole box of that shit.
How much was the card?
Let's see. According to this,
yeah, put that up on the screen because I know a lot of people are gonna. Yeah, man, but what? All right, how much? LeBron rookie card.
Let's see.
Sold. I go for sold.
There's a 2003 Ultimate Collection LeBron James that's going for $250,000 right now.
Going for a sold.
Going for
auction.
So stand by. LeBron James signed rookie card. I actually read the story about last week. Sold for $312,000.
LeBron James.
Yep.
And what are the odds you getting that card? And what box is that card in?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You might want to think about not buying a pack. You might want to think about buying a box.
I'll buy the box, but I gotta be a box that has like a signed Zion.
Yeah.
And will he be the best player in the draft? I don't know.
Yeah, you never know down the road, but right now that's what they're projecting it to be.
That injury really got me fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, how is he not suing Nike right now?
Because he's in college.
Shit.
He doesn't get drafted. Nike probably gave up. Shut the fuck up. He go $100,000. Shut the fuck up. Hold on 1 second. I gotta order my.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I'm not a big sports guy. What's he suing Nike over, or what should he sue Nike over?
Well, he stepped on the court, started playing, and then the sneaker blew out. As a result, he sprained his ankle.
Oh shit!
Right, so he's the #1 draft pick right now. He hasn't played at least the last 2 games. And if I wasn't him,
oh man, yeah.
I mean, and this is right before, because this is March right now, right? So March is the big tournament where you get to put your skills on display against other.
Yeah, right when everybody's gonna be scouting.
Yep, right. So I mean, I'm pretty sure they've already scouted him, and they've already projected him to be #1. But in order to prove that he's #1, and there is no higher, this is the tournament to do it.
Yeah, because that's gonna hurt his market value.
Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot of questions about his sprained ankle and all that other stuff. So
yeah, exactly. Like, is just sprained, or he didn't have to have any surgery, did he?
No, not yet. All they've released is that it was a sprained ankle.
Yeah, me and Nike'd have to have a talk.
Yeah, I tell you, because I mean, I don't know if he can't sign his shoe contract yet, but once he does get an NBA contract and he's ready to sign with somebody, I guarantee you, he's got to go with Adidas or somebody else.
Yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't do it. I mean, I wouldn't mess with Nike anymore. I mean, because they didn't even come out with statements saying sorry and none of that stuff.
That's
here's the situation.
So that's probably like they're probably legally not wanting to commit to that sort of action.
This kid was the next LeBron James. This kid was going to bring basketball into the next 10 years. Okay, and he had an accident, unfortunate accident with the sneaker. he tore his sneaker, and he didn't fuck up his ankle. He fucked up his knee. He twisted his knee, or sprained his knee. Is what they're saying. Everybody's keeping real quiet about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, Duke requires players to wear Nike basketball sneakers. As we all know, college basketball players do not get paid.
Yeah.
So, if this affects his draft status, he's all the right in the world to sue. Now, this kid was
damn straight.
This kid was projected to go #1 overall pick. We don't know who that pick is going to go to, but the NBA was smart. He would take him and put them on the Knicks. And it wasn't like the NBA never rigged drafts before. They've done it numerous times, and I have fucking stats to fucking prove that shit.
Patrick Ewing.
Shaq and Penny in Orlando. After Katrina, they got Anthony Davis, New Orleans. When LeBron James left Cleveland, they got 2 picks in back-to-back, Kyrie Irving and Anthony Bennett. Come on, stop. It's bullshit. Okay? We know for a fact that they can rig drafts. You've done it before. Rig this draft so my Knicks can get off the first pick. Okay? That first pick was supposed to be
Yeah, but when you guys traded away Porzingis, I mean, what the heck?
Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. He hasn't played 2 years. He's hurt.
7-footer that can throw threes like it's cool.
Okay, you think he's gonna do that in Dallas? Okay.
Well, we got to see what's his. I mean, he's still not healed yet, right?
Exactly. He's not played ball in 2 years.
Man.
And he didn't want to be here, so fuck him. Fuck him.
Man, nobody wants to be in New York. That's crazy because it's a big market.
But this is the thing. If we get Zion Williamson, right? And Kyrie Irving will come here, and Kevin Durant comes here, we are not contenders. Everybody back in New York dick. And you gotta have a solid league, to have a successful league, you have to have
Stop eating my curtain, damn it.
You have to have a New York team being popping. I'm sorry. You have to. The NBA, everybody hates the NBA. You know why? Because the Knicks don't have any rivals. The Knicks aren't good anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the best players in the NBA or in the East is what? Milwaukee, Toronto.
Who the fuck want to fucking Milwaukee to watch the fucking basketball game?
I don't know. I mean, hey man, Giannis, he's pretty damn good, man. But
he's great.
I just can't watch anybody but him. I mean,
he's great. But now you want to have a rival with New York. Everybody comes to the Garden. I was there when James Harden dropped 60 at the Garden. I was there. I was in the building. The atmosphere was insane. Now imagine you have that many. You have a good squad now. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Zion Williamson. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks are contenders now in the NBA. Your rating is going to go through the roof.
Now, do you think Durant would actually leave Golden State?
Yeah, he don't like it there. You know why? He wants to rebuild his brand. You know how much of a dickhead he looked like by going to Golden State?
Hey, you got to get that ring. You know what I mean?
No, you don't have to get that ring. You have to earn your ring. I go to Golden State get a ring.
Hey, I mean,
you go to a team that you want to. How corny? DeMarcus Cousins did some same corny shit too. Fuck him too.
That's how you really feel, Mel. Like, damn.
I'm
I mean,
don't hold back.
Because it's tough because I know how they feel, right? They don't want to go into the same realm that Karl Malone went, right? Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley.
So are they still considered legends?
Are they really?
Yes.
Are they really?
Yes.
I don't know. Like they're okay. So for guys our age, right? They're legends, right? But for my kids, they're not gonna know who they are. Nor they're just say, okay. And then when I try to tell them, okay, how many championships did he win? Well, they didn't win any championships.
It's up to you. It's up to you to school your kids who the fuck Karl Malone was. That's your job as a dad.
Who like, they're gonna like, oh, who was he? Oh, well, he was a guy with a really cool freaking nickname.
No, he was the best on the planet. And if LeBron James tried to drive in on Karl Malone, he get knocked in his motherfucking ass. That's who Karl Malone was.
Like, it's just tough, man. Freaking. There were so many guys, dude. I mean, there were so many dudes that were so good, like back in the day, man. And
I'm not even a sports guy, and I know who Moses Malone is.
Well, we talking about Carl.
Well, yeah.
Teach your kids.
We talking about Carl Malone.
Well, I mean, it's easy for me to tell him about Moses Malone because Moses Malone, he actually had a championship, 1983.
Yeah, but listen, it's not about. It is about how many championships you got.
Go way back. Tell them about dudes like Dr. J and Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh shit! I might as well tell him about Bob Cousy and Bob Petit. You know, go way back.
Yeah, there you go.
Wilt Chamberlain was overrated like a motherfucker. If I'm the biggest motherfucker on the floor, playing against a bunch of fucking 6'4" white guys, I'm gonna be there. Wait, he go
in there.
He go up against a black man the same height called Bill Russell. He ain't got no wins against that.
Spud Webb.
You know what I mean?
Yes, that was another legend, Spud Webb, and then the other little short dude, Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy Bogues was a beast.
Yeah.
Nigga, motherfucker, 5'2", schooling dudes out there.
Come on. Hold on a second. I want to do the answer the phone. Hold on. Yeah, what about that?
So damn, Jeff, you don't watch any sports, dude?
Just UFC whenever I can.
See, I'm surprised
my deal was I was never bit like, for me the problem was like I'd watch basketball if my friends are watching it, but for me basketball there's like just too damn many points scored. When the game's like over 200 points aside, it's like that's not terribly exciting to me. And I tend to like sports where there's like a lot of physical conflict involved. So like everybody else, I got into watching early on like boxing and football, and then I got into watching hockey. And then when UFC came along, I was like, well, fuck, this is my ultimate sport right here. Just a couple of guys getting in there and just kicking some ass.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, it took me a while to come around to the UFC, but I'm a purist, man. I love boxing.
Now, I used to love boxing a lot more, even though as somebody who studied martial arts, I find mixed martial arts to be superior. But I appreciated the as the Ali, I believe it was Ali, the sweet science.
Yes, what it is.
But then, I watched some heavyweight matches that really turned me off. Now, like sometimes if I'm at the bar, having a bite to eat, and like some of these lower weight classes come on, I'll watch them dudes because they're working. They'll throw down. But like, the big show, the heavyweights, they really disappointed me a few years back when that what was that guy's name? He's a black fighter from Britain, wore the dreadlocks, and
Lenny Flew.
Yeah.
That was a while ago. That dude's retired already.
Yeah, well, he got cheated. He beat the shit out of what was his name?
Klitschko.
Buster Douglas?
No, Klitschko.
No, like he was boxing the dude who took Mike Tyson down.
Buster Douglas?
Who was it? Shit. See, this is how long it's been since I watched boxing.
Nah,
but the guy Mike Tyson bit his ear off, and then he ended up becoming the champion. Okay, Holyfield. He outboxed Holyfield. Like, you watch the fight, and Lennox schooled him. Now, he didn't knock him out, but he clearly, technically, he gave him a boxing lesson, and the judges scored in the favor of him. And I was like, all right, this is just a big sellout. And even Lennox is like, I didn't realize I had to knock him out to win. I thought I showed him what boxing was. I was like, you did, brother. You did.
I think you guys have
just soured me on it. It was like, screw boxing. And that was about the time UFC was coming around. So I was like, all right, I found me something new.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. You're right. I forgot about that fight. Lennox Lewis was a beast.
Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of boxing, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, like you watch Muhammad Ali. Like, Muhammad Ali was a great boxer. Yeah.
He wasn't a knockout artist by any means, but he was a supreme boxer.
Right.
He knew how to box.
Right.
And that's what allowed him to defeat a lot of guys. A lot of guys who, by rights, should have destroyed him. George Foreman should have kicked his ass.
But that's why it's a
Ali
science.
outboxed him.
It's a sweet science.
He outboxed him and he outboxed him.
Let me ask you this: who will win in the fight? And this is barbershop talk. Bruce Lee or Floyd Mayweather?
Or who?
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah. Man, Floyd Mayweather will put the actual pause on him, man.
Yes, he would.
I love Bruce Lee. I'm a big fan of his. If you do it by boxing rules, I think Mayweather would kick his ass.
I've never seen Bruce Lee fight.
That's the thing.
I've seen him do a lot of movie shit, which is cool. I've never seen him fight.
Hey,
I've seen him in like some heavy contact sparring matches, some old footage
I've seen Floyd defend titles.
Well, this thing is like, all right, and see, there's the big difference for a guy who we don't have any record of him getting in any real fights. Now, like there was that one fight at the dojo that like a bunch of people witnessed and whatnot before he developed his Jeet Kune Do. But in order to like be a real fighter, you have to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just kind of spar with people. You got to get out and fight.
Mm-hmm.
And for all his phenomenal speed, maybe he could stay away. Maybe he could kind of pull that Ali back in his prime when he was just untouchable. But Mary Mayweather might just cut off the ring on his ass.
Floyd is just as fast
and corner him.
Floyd is just as fast as Bruce Lee was.
Yeah, so I think you go by boxing rules. You put him in a ring, faster. And I think Mayweather would probably take him.
Thank you. It's myth. It's myth versus reality. I have a thing called confidence versus reality. Mm-hmm. And everybody should understand what confidence and reality is. You have all the confidence in the world, but reality will kick confidence ass every goddamn time.
There was like Jet Li did this movie a few years back, and there was a scene where he ends up getting into the ring with a bunch of UFC fighters in the film. Like one of the guys at the time was Tito Ortiz. And everybody says, "Oh, Jet Li, like they were doing some interviews. So you had to fight some MMA guys in this movie." It's like, how you think you'd do for real? And it's like, I'm a martial artist, but like these guys are top rank fighters.
Right.
Fighters. They would destroy me.
Right.
Because there was this great scene in the movie too, where like, of course it's the movie, he's gonna win. But like Jet's doing his thing and all these dudes, and like he squares off with Tito and he punches him, and Tito just kind of ducks his head and he takes it right on the forehead. And he just kind of like shakes his head and he comes back in and is like, Jet's like, oh, I got to think of something else. Just straight up hitting this dude ain't going to work.
It's some real shit. Yep. It's real shit.
Yep. I mean, like, especially when I was early in my martial arts, like everybody else, I fanboyed on him. I read all the hype and Bruce Lee was just as much a hype machine of his own as Ali was back in the day.
Right.
And, like, it's just like talking about, like, I had to take at some point I had to take a realistic look at Ali. It's like, because he's like, you grow up thinking, oh, I'm the greatest, I'm the prettiest and all that. But then you start, like, really watching his fights and studying. It's like, oh, man, okay, I can, especially now that I'm learning about this stuff myself, I can start picking him apart and seeing his strengths and his weaknesses. And, like, he was pretty awesome for his time, but he's not necessarily the best fighter ever. You got to take things that, like you said, reality, like take it at face value.
Yeah. Reality, confidence versus reality, man.
Because that like the thrill in Manila, the first round, he just tried to go toe to toe with George, and he nearly lost the fight right there. Like Foreman got him in that corner, and Ali was trying. He was already trying to play some psychological shit on him because he wasn't jabbing him. He started hitting him with his backhand, just like it's just like, hey George, you're so slow. I don't even have to set this up. Boom, boom. I can just hit you with this cross. Boom. Well, George didn't take kindly to that for too very long, because George worked on cutting off the ring. While Ali was training, like nobody realized Ali was developing this rope-a-dope. He figured like Foreman was probably going to like figure him out. So George spent all his time training. He was training on cutting off that ring. I can't let this guy get out of range. And when he caught up with him, he hurt him. he put a beating on him, and you can kind of see like Ollie when he's in the corner in between like the first round and the next round. He's kind of like he's getting into himself and he's kind of rallying. He's like, all right, I can't do this the way I used to.
Well,
Because in that time
Hey,
off
Jeff,
when the government
Jeff,
removed him from boxing, he lost a step. He did lose a step.
Right. Hey, Jeff, here's a question.
Yeah.
Seeing as how George Foreman won the heavyweight championship at 50, do you think Mayweather was going to do the same? Still fighting and winning championships when he's 50?
Man, Mayweather's good. I mean, he's
But is he
real.
going to be? But he's going to be still that good at 50?
But he's great.
Now, here's the thing about Mayweather that was very interesting when they set up that fight with him and Conor, the MMA guy, Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, normally, like most of Mayweather's career, he is always talking that junk because he could back it up. Part of it's part of the game. Part of it's building yourself up. Part of it's psyching out your opponent. Part of it is building you up to the audience and getting that hype train going. Is when he was getting ready to fight Conor is the first time I heard him start talking about like, well, maybe we'll see how things go. It's like, ooh, like maybe he's starting to lose like a little bit of that confidence. He's starting to take a little stock of his age now, and that he's not. He stepped a little bit past his prime, but I think if he really wants it, if he really applies himself, I think he can do it because, he's not the first guy to go way past his prime. And, what's Randy Couture, another UFC guy.
Right.
This is a guy who was still winning the UFC way past his prime, in a really, a pretty brutal game. UFC, and here's this guy still freaking winning. He was getting on up there.
I'm gonna disagree because if Mayweather continues, he's gonna have to come across Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford will tear his ass up. He will tear his ass up. Now he can fight little novelty fights. I want to see Conor McGregor fight Manny Pacquiao. I want to see Conor McGregor fight what's his idiot's name? Adrian Broner. Those are fights that are would be good, and it'll be great to sell.
I'll tell you, I wish Conor could have had like a little bit more time to just kind of focus on boxing.
He would never beat Mayweather in his life. Conor McGregor knows how to box. Boxing knows Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? That's the type of situation that is.
That's a good way to put it.
He grew up in boxing as he was from 3 years old. Conor McGregor, he knows how to box. Boxing knows Mayweather.
I know that, but like, man, Conor is like he's knowledgeable and he's tough. Damn, that boy's tough.
Hey guys, we are still getting in listeners in here. So
Nice.
I wanna throw a what's up to Treesus. I think that's how you pronounce that.
That's me, fool.
That's you. Well, that's weird because you weren't in there earlier.
I would say, what up to?
Oh, you just okay.
Yeah,
okay, to Fordham. Okay, gotcha. So, but here's the thing: there's 4 watching now. So I don't know. I can't see who else was in there.
Well,
so before it was 2, now there's like 4 people in there.
Thanks for coming out and watching us kind of just bullshit a little bit. Talk about whatever.
Y'all missed all the speculation.
Yeah, I ain't gonna make that shit again.
We went through that whole damn previews book and speculated on that shit. Y'all missed it. Y'all missed all the shit.
Yeah, you found these? A stack of these?
Old Harleys? Yeah. 7. I found 7 Harleys.
7?
Here. Yeah, I found 7 at my LCS.
Are they on eBay yet?
Nope. I just put one out. I just put one up there.
These are not holes,
Yeah, it's like, Well, see, I mean, like, my wife, she loves Harley anyway. So we got a little Harley freaking thing. Usually we collect the Chos.
Yeah.
So one is just for me and my box. One is for my kid to read. One is for my wife. And if one day we want it, just send another one off to CBC or whatever. You know, one is for the bathroom in case I need something to read. You know, shit like that. No.
Oh man, I read most of my comics in the shitter. They're all sitting there waiting on me.
And like I said, get these.
Yeah, the funny thing about
now are those the die number ones or die number twos?
This is number one.
Okay.
I can't find twos. All the twos are gone for some reason.
Man, see, that's another one that's at my LCS, man. I gotta get there. Yeah, number 2.
Y'all ever think about how odd it is? Y'all ever think about how odd it is that Harley Quinn is so popular?
No, why?
I mean, especially with women, like, because like she's a chick who's like in a crazy abusive relationship where like she just you know she's like the beaten wife. You know, she keeps coming like now. Obviously, like with the new 52 and other stuff, she broke out of that. But for the longest time, like she's just the chick who gets like beaten, keeps coming back to her boyfriend, and she became like super popular. And it's like, I mean, it's crazy because I like her too, but it's like, man, why is the chick so popular? Because that's an odd characteristic for a popular character to have.
Females are crazy. Females crazy.
Except for anyone that are listening.
I mean, especially because like that's not what I think of when I think of female empowerment. I don't think about some chick who keeps coming back to her pudding after he pushes her out of a 3-story window and she's in the hospital.
Female empowerment is crazy because I don't know. It's weird. Females don't want a soft motherfucker, right? But female empowerment, they want to be above. It's just crazy. They want to be the man, but then they don't want a guy who's soft. Like who? They don't want an alpha male. They want a beta male, but then they get mad at the beta male.
No.
And then they go out outside and fuck the alpha male.
Jimmy,
why are we talking about beta males and alpha male? I feel like
oh, and that's when Jimmy chimes in.
I feel like we're listening to Jesse, whatever, Lee Peterson or whatever.
Beta.
Yeah, all he does is call people betas.
It's so much the truth, though.
Yeah, but like,
they don't want to be woken up in the middle of the night, and you be like, "Hey, babe, I heard a noise downstairs. Can you go check it out for me?" You know, they don't want that shit to happen. You know, and the meantime,
I agree with Jesse Lee Peterson on a lot of stuff. I don't believe on the black stuff, but
but I mean, like, he's not married. He doesn't have like a family or anything. So
he doesn't have time.
He doesn't practice what he preaches. Is all I'm trying to say.
He doesn't have time. I tell you, he doesn't have time.
Who doesn't have time for what? What are you talking about?
Have you seen these Jesse Lee Peterson videos?
No.
Okay, so Jesse
I gotta
Lee
look
Peterson
that up now.
he's a black conservative, and most of his videos are of him interviewing other black people talking about how white people are better than black people. That's the majority of his videos, and it's insane.
I don't agree.
It's just him trolling people.
I don't agree with that. But
I introduced Mel to it a few weeks ago, saying like, check out these funny videos, and now he's really gotten into it, which I find very fascinating.
No, I get into Jesse Lee Peterson because I understand what he says about reinventing the man through being. Men have to be men. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
There are no men anymore. You know what I mean? They're just betas, for lack of a better word.
But like, yeah, there's a clip where
or as we used to call them in my day, pussies.
Right.
Well, there's a clip where he's interviewing Amber Rose. I don't know if you know who that is. But she's like Wiz Khalifa's baby mama, and she created that slut walk march. And so he said, like, he told her about how sluts are bad and how sluts are terrible, and she said, like, well, what about a man who has sex with a lot of women? What about him? And he responds, oh, well, that's called a slut maker.
Yes.
It was just like this. He just trolls people, and they're really funny. But I hope he's not serious with some of this.
I don't. His stance on how black people are. I don't fuck with that. He's an idiot for that. But however,
So that's something else I find fascinating when people just contradict themselves. Like you have the women, they'll get out, the slut walk, See, we're all, yeah, we can do whatever we want to, and then they friggin' slut shame the shit out of each other.
no, but he's right. Who wants to marry?
You'll see that at your average workplace every day.
Who wants to marry?
It takes a woman to invent the word frenemy.
Who wants to marry?
Dudes don't have frenemies. Dudes have dudes they're either cool with or they hate their guts. There's no frenemies.
Who wants to marry a slut? No, if you beat a chick like, oh, I'm a slut, I'm a fucking first night.
Yeah.
You gotta marry her. You're not gonna marry her. If you do, you're an idiot.
You will if you've had a dry spell for about 7 or 8 years.
Hey, no dry spell. Nothing. I'd rather buy pussy with it before I get a dry spell.
Freaking better, fuck around, end up like Rob Kraft, freaking you can have any pussy you want, freaking you end up freaking rolled up.
He's gonna walk. Rob Kraft is gonna walk. But I'm saying like
He's not gonna walk.
who? Rob Kraft?
He won't walk.
You bugging? Which one to bet?
They shut down Backpage.
Okay, what does that have to do with Rob Kraft?
The government is seizing websites for no reason. They're doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and that affects people worldwide. Do you really think that they're not cracking down on sex workers and Johns? He's going to jail.
Rob Kraft.
Yeah.
I bet she doesn't.
Okay.
Which one bet?
Yeah,
We'll
I don't.
see.
Yeah, Jimmy.
It's gonna be interesting to see how that plays
they
out.
are.
For sure.
Yeah, they are not sending billionaires to fucking jail.
Bet me that Mr. T book that I want.
I don't know,
yeah,
man.
like he's got
I hear
Mr.
they're
T and
going
the
after
T
R.
Force.
Kelly.
Yeah, I need that book signed. He got a special signed version.
Well, is he got like one of the signed and numbered ones?
Yes, he has a basement full of them.
Man, I used to have that shit. The
I
friggin'
want
Neil
one.
Adams cover too. Thing of beauty.
Yeah, I thought I only had one when we went over. Like when I was going through that box, I thought I only had one. I found like 4 more.
Yeah, so bet me that. He's not going to jail, bro.
Who isn't?
Robert Kraft.
Well, whatever. No, dude. Like, there's no way what they do to R. Kelly is real, and then they let Robert Kraft go. I'm sorry, that doesn't happen.
R. Kelly ain't
You'll
rich
see.
enough.
Right, he ain't got no more bread. He had bread in the early 90s. He got off. He don't
It ain't like that Boondocks episode no more.
All I know is Michael Avanti said he had a what is it? Like he had a video of R. Kelly having sex with a 14-year-old since October, but that's apparently normal.
What did you just come?
Robert. So what I don't understand about R. Kelly is that
Celebrity's fucked up.
What I don't understand about that is because hey Mel, you haven't seen what's the name of that documentary that on Netflix that got released?
What?
Oh, Surviving R. Kelly.
I don't
Right.
think that's on Netflix.
Oh shit! I haven't seen it.
It's on Netflix. You
Is
gotta
it?
watch it. Yeah. It's
Oh,
on
I
Netflix.
haven't seen it
yeah.
on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. You gotta watch it. It's great.
I see.
Because
The parents said, "This is after there was one. There was. Do you see the whole shit? The whole shit, Lucas.
Oh, is that the one you said where the parents said like we dropped him off?
Yes.
no,
Holy shit.
you're talking
Oh,
about.
I gotta watch that.
You're
but,
talking
like,
about
he got
the
out of-
Michael Jackson thing.
No.
I'm talking about
No. Surviving R. Kelly.
Oh,
He got
This-
out of jail, right?
Yeah.
And he went right to the McDonald's where
right.
he
That's what he praised.
where he
himself.
picked up a girl that was on
Right,
her
right, and that's
prom
what,
night
and that's
14
what.
years earlier. Like the guy's like we knew the guy's a weirdo, but there's way other weirdos that they should be going after before they go after R. Kelly.
So let me tell you, I think I spoke about this last week. So in Surviving R. Kelly, there's a mother and father. This is after the fucking P video comes out. Oh, I'm gonna think. It's a great idea for us to take our daughter to an R. Kelly concert because she likes R. Kelly.
Dude, the
R. Kelly
P
said,
video was with his goddaughter.
right.
So, I mean, come on.
And he said they took their daughter to the back to go see R. Kelly and said, "Hey, my daughter can sing. Can you sign her? Yeah, give it to me." And they thought this was okay. This is after the P video. It's after R. Kelly was dissed in the black community. They're pure morons.
he's like, can you sign
Was
her?
he-
Like, it's okay. She's pee proof. it won't do no lasting damage.
It's insane.
Just get my baby that contract.
insane.
Oh man, celebrity is sick.
Insane.
Yeah.
And just wait until they start going after the songs that he wrote for other artists, and they start blacklisting those.
Is that what that white chick did one?
What, dude? Michael Jackson did one. Whitney Houston had a bunch. He's written amazing songs. Dude, the entire Space Jam album is produced by him.
Well, you know why, mate? Because he just turned around to the teenagers like, "Hey, is this good?" Oh yeah, okay, all right, yeah. Like, hey,
I just feel like it's a little too late for R. Kelly, like, to go after him, and I feel like there's other people that they should be going after, like again, Steven Tyler is the one I always bring up,
or
Tyler
Asian
Perry?
or Asian Argento.
I don't know that
yeah.
one.
You don't know Asian Argento? Okay.
Okay, Asia
Not offhand. Is that
Argento
a
is the
sport
daughter.
No. So right. So
Asia Argento is the daughter of a famous Italian director who's known for making all kinds of
horror
giallo
movies.
films.
Yeah.
And horror movies and horror thrillers. And so like she was in this movie with this kid. Like this kid, like he practically like looked up to her like a mom, according.
Oh, this is the one
according
that
to
was
her.
married to Anthony Bourdain, right?
Yes, and he ended up killing himself,
Yeah.
probably because of her fucking shenanigans. Like she's running around on his ass, and she tries to tweet out, like, "Oh, the horny kid jumped me." Like she's like doing a fucking selfie
that
of
whole
her in
story
bed
is
with this
suspect,
kid.
right? Yeah.
It's like, oh, you couldn't have stopped him. Like he had to. It's like, oh yeah, the horny kid jumped me. It's like, oh, you had no agency in this at all. Like fuck her.
Oh,
I like it
I
though
used
that
to be
she
a
had
fan of her.
She was defending herself after she had already paid him like thousands of dollars to stay quiet. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
What about Woody Allen?
Oh no, Woody Allen. Everybody knows is a pedophile.
Fuck that guy.
Same with that guy who's stuck in France, who still got an Oscar for The Pianist, Polanski or whatever.
Yeah, Polanski.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
just
oh
because
my God.
Charlie Manson
Hollywood
kills
loves
your
that
wife,
guy.
just because Charlie Manson kills your wife and kills your kid, like your only kid, that doesn't mean you can start fucking children. Okay, like that doesn't give you a hall pass.
Friggin' Roman Polanski.
You're actually in the Asian Argento story. You were missing a key point. Is that with the Harvey Weinstein thing, right? She was one of the first people to come up and say, she was one of the first people that says, "Hey, he did stuff to me," and he said.
And then she dated him for 7 years afterward.
Right. So the whole Me Too was started off by her.
Start off by bullshit.
And it then turns out that she was trying to fuck that little 17-year-old kid.
Now, look, we all know. Now, obviously, there's obviously things where like women get put into positions like, hey, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. But we also know there's plenty of women who are willing to like use that pussy to pay to play, and they need to acknowledge that fact.
I think we're getting into a little spicy conversation here. I'm not comfortable.
I mean, are some of the Harvey Weinstein allegations a little confusing? Sure, but so are like most of the not most. So are some of the Me Too allegations, but that doesn't mean that they're not valid.
No, I mean, like Harvey Weinstein is obviously a super creeper.
100%. But I mean, I think some people knew it and went along with it, and I think some people are just caught like, oh, he came in a plant, and then they ignore that maybe they had sex before he came in a plant or whatever. I don't know, but I mean, it just seems like things are a little suspect with that stuff.
I mean, it was the
Louis C.K. stuff too. Is like, why go? Like, he asked permission every time, and nobody goes after Sarah Silverman who brags about it. So whatever.
Who's the one lady who started the movement? The black lady.
Which one?
She looked like Ving Rhames a little bit.
Wait, was a black lady started Me Too?
So Asian Argento was the one that kicked it off, and then right now they turned it over to that black lady. I know who you're talking about, but I don't.
She like alligator.
Oh yeah, what's
She looked like an alligator? Is that what you just said?
Exactly what I just said. She looked like alligator.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to make sure I didn't mishear you.
She doesn't look like alligator?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Oh, let me find her.
No, I don't need to see a picture. I just was making sure that's what you said.
She looks like alligator.
Okay, I believe you.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't Me Too her.
Her name is Tarana Burke. and she lives in New York City. No,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's just not ringing any bells.
How you spell her name? Trina.
Tarana Burke. Yeah.
Rina. Me too. Yeah, she looks like alligator. She still looks like alligator.
Sure enough.
Looks like
Sorry, her name is what? Okay, T.
Tarana Burke.
You have to look this up because she looks just like alligator.
Okay, Burke with a
Burke.
I don't know what the hell. Weinstein looks like a troll.
Oh, her name's Tarana.
Yeah, Tarana.
Wait, you're only saying that because she's wearing crocodile pants.
Oh, she got a crocodile face too.
No, but like
It's not
that's the
helping
picture
her,
you-
apparently.
That was the picture you were looking at, right? The one
No,
where she's
I go
wearing,
to
snakeskin pants or whatever.
I go to Google Images and just.
I'm on Twitter, and her Twitter picture is of her wearing crocodile pants.
Well, I don't have Twitter.
At least. Or,
So Mel
or
makes it sound like
snakeskin.
the swamp people are going to come fishing for her. Like, shoot her, Elizabeth, shoot her.
I mean,
I just want to say that I support everything she does.
Wait a
she's
second, wait a
great
second,
person,
wait a
great American.
I can't.
However-
Lucas don't want to get me too'd.
Is she a lot older and she has like curly hair? I'm trying to figure out which one she is in this
just
picture.
go to Google, you idiot. Just go to Google, type her name, and go to. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, I'd rather look at pictures of her with Linda Sassour or whatever. You know?
Oh,
No.
Sarsour.
Yeah, the one that.
Oh, man, that chick's
thinks we need
crazy.
to destroy Israel or whatever. What
Yeah.
a goof!
Yeah, she's way, way out there.
I don't think I'm saying anything wrong.
That's
With
the
what?
bad thing about the internet, boys. Like, everybody has a voice, no matter how crazy.
What did you say?
are.
You didn't see anything wrong with what?
See, she looks like alligator.
No, I didn't.
You probably see me
Yeah.
like,
Well, okay. So
who's this fat
so-
guy with curly hair? Okay, I'll take that.
No,
Okay,
because I'm looking at this
so-
picture with all
hey-
these. I think that's racist to say she looks like an alligator. How does
Why
she
is
look?
that
So look, yeah, exactly.
That's
Like
your
look
racist.
at Roseanne Barr when saying that old girl looked like a monkey from
Yeah, but
Planet
she
of the
didn't
Apes.
even know. She apparently didn't even know
She
she
had,
was black.
I absolutely believe her when she said she didn't even know that. Was it Valerie Jarrett's black? Because like I
don't
looked her
know.
up, it was like, man, I wouldn't have thought she was black either. I mean, what the hell?
So alligator. Just,
She was just looking at her hairstyle and thinking Planet of the Apes. I'm sure.
alligator.
Like,
just-
Yeah,
face it,
I mean,
Roseanne Roseanne admits that she's crazy, and you know she's on all kinds of stupid medication.
Hey, so who is that? Is that John M?
Where?
Hey, what's up, buddies?
Hey, what's
Yeah.
going on, man? Where you at in a cab?
No, I'm in a work car. This is Paul Wiederhold.
Oh yeah, John M.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. It's dark, man.
No, it's not John M.
Yeah, John M.
Paul,
Yeah, man.
Paul, you like alligator. So what you look like? Yeah, I would have said some racist shit right now, but I'm not. You look like you're gonna jump off a bomb somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
TikTok, motherfucker.
I don't think he's a CIA agent.
What's going on, Ken? What are you doing?
But Paul, you know what I'm saying, right? Like you don't know if you personally don't think there's anybody in the daycare, right?
In the daycare.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, right, bearded man?
Jimmy, I don't know, man.
Listen, I can make Oklahoma bombing jokes. Okay, it's been 30 years. We can go with that, but whatever.
Oh, that. Yeah, I get your joke now. Yeah, you have to ask Trey.
What page are you on in the Quran? Every time you move your head, it's just even funnier.
No. I feel like that's more offensive than mine.
Oh man, you don't need to
I
read it.
No, I'm Muslim.
Just get the Cliff Notes.
That would be the Bible.
What's going on, Paul? How you feeling, brother?
Bible's Cliff.
I'm good, man. I'm just driving back to our office. I saw that link and I thought I'd see if you guys are still on. Who was with you?
Yeah, we having a good time over here.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, this is Lucas Fashina from Comic Crusaders. You got Jeff Bracey as well from Comic Crusaders. Sean, legit, he was with us earlier, but he was throwing a party with his hoity-toity friends.
Yeah, for the
Uh,
UFC joint. UFC shit is almost over, so Sean will probably join us later, a little bit later on.
You gonna 5 now or?
Yeah, we're live now, brother.
Sweet. All right.
So they might not archive it, so I gotta watch what I say. Salam alaikum.
Wait, they might archive it?
Oh.
That's not good. Didn't I talk about that guy in Thailand or Philippines or whatever? Oh, you're gone.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's not good, guys. That's not good.
No, for the after hours stuff, what I might just do is I just might edit it, look at the just pull out any of the good stuff that we're putting together.
Yeah, cool. I won't be in it then. That's good. I agree.
Well, you were hardly here anyway, man.
It works out. Works out.
You know,
I like it. No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm with you. I'm not.
All right. I gotta go, guys. I just thought I'd jump on and say hello.
All right, man. Great to have you, Paul.
I gotta go finish the Quran.
Very offensive. Very offensive.
Don't forget the Haditha.
All right. Salaam alaikum.
Yeah. A late night's an Akbar. All right. See you.
Jesus, what?
I like going a late night bar.
Jesus. We're either going to hell or to jail or Guantanamo Bay. I don't know which one, man. Jesus Christ.
I like how Saudi Arabia has their own Guantanamo Bay. Have you heard about this? But it's actually the Ritz-Carlton. And I'm not. That's not like.
Yeah.
Imagine being that hotel and then knowing that this country is using your hotel as a prison.
Right. Well, yeah. So you know the whole situation with that, right? So there's the whole situation in Iraq and Syria, and these other countries like Yemen as well, and they suspected that these Saudi princes, there's like hundreds of these motherfuckers, has been supporting terrorists.
Yeah.
So they can't just throw a prince in freaking inside of a nasty jail, right? So,
well, actually, today, it was revealed that there was a doctor who was in Saudi Arabia. He's an American Saudi dual citizen, and he was taken and interrogated at the Ritz, and electrocuted, and they did all this torture stuff at the Ritz, and that's why I bring it back up because they're still using it.
Oh, yeah, putting on the Ritz,
which is crazy.
Yeah,
and yeah, it said like all the articles said like at the Ritz-Carlton, and then it said the town it was. But I mean, I just
$1 million trooper.
I would hate to be the PR for them. I mean, it's just not good.
Well, you know, they're already having setback from the whole reporter thing where they killed the reporter in Turkey. So
damn,
I mean, they shouldn't have killed that guy, but he was obviously working with rogue governments to push misinformation.
Well, that's cool. Now you can either book the presidential suite or the torture dungeon. They got it all the amenities.
Hey. Just idiots. I don't understand why you would fuck around with a country like that. Like you already, like if you steal a freaking apple over there, they get to chop your hand off. Why would you do anything else to piss them off? Like, dude, I don't fucking get it.
Yeah, but he wasn't in. That's what makes it so fucked up, right? That reporter guy wasn't even in Saudi Arabia, right? He was in Turkey.
Yeah.
Right? What wasn't he in Turkey or something? And then they flew a bunch of guys over there to execute him. I don't know. A bunch of his articles have been like he has used other cooperators to push out different messages. So I don't know. I think there might be like something going on there, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he already knew that they wanted to kill him, right? Yep. That's why he was. But then they found They found a reason why he wanted to go. Like he needed his marriage paperwork so he could marry his cousin or some shit like that. So that's why he went over there. Like, dude, who cares? You don't need to get married anymore. Why ruin your life? But he went over there and they killed his ass. Not that. Not only did they kill his ass, they barbecued him in the middle,
Who you
in the
talking
middle
about?
of the fucking day, like it was, huh?
Who you talking about?
Khashoggi.
Yeah, Time Magazine Man of the Year or whatever.
Yeah.
Where'd Paul go?
He had to go to work.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he was just stopping in to see if everybody was still on and who was in. Just
Yeah, he
basically
saw
to
who was
say,
here and he was like, "Fuck this."
There's
I
nobody
was like,
with
"Okay, I see how it is, Paul."
nobody with his beliefs. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him all fucking week now.
he's like, oh man, I can't be hanging out with the infidels.
He's
He asked me how many wives I had. I should have known.
yeah.
I should
You know, because
Right. Hey, but yeah,
then he's got to answer strange questions at the mosque and stuff.
Paul's good people, man. I love Paul.
yeah. But yeah, that
Your website anymore, Jimmy? I mean, on podcast.
What's that?
He's not on with you guys on the podcast anymore.
No, I told you what happened there.
You did. I feel like you did, but I don't remember. I'm sorry.
From my understanding, is somebody told Paul he had to do one or the other, and then Paul asked us, and we all said like, just go with them, like do whatever. So that's what he's doing. I don't know. I think that's what happened. I don't know. All I know is like right when that happened, a bunch of people started leaving Hangouts and acting like conversations we had in Baltimore didn't happen. Yeah. But yeah.
drama.
Yeah.
Fucking drama. Like, come on, guys. We are grown ass men. Why the fuck we got all this damn drama?
Yeah, no, it's just me, man. It's just me. I'm just a toxic person. It just happens.
It's Jimmy's fault. Beta.
But I mean, I don't know. I just feel like people are taking things out on me because they can't take them out on other people.
Why?
Or whatever. Because people are too pussy to say anything to Trey, so they go after me. That's fine.
Who are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know.
This is a safe space, Jimmy.
Yeah, this is Switzerland.
Who hurt you?
You're amongst friends.
No, I don't know. I've been pretty clear about it.
I don't let anybody hurt Jimmy. Only me.
So.
Hey, so you know what, guys? Hey, I'm gonna stop this broadcast.
Why?
You want to keep broadcasting? Because I was gonna stop the broadcast. We can keep talking if you guys want to.
This Jimmy, you gonna put it on our shit?
He's just trying to make me say like terrible things. Like,
No,
that's him. Yeah, that's just, like, he knows the answers to all of this.
No, I don't want. I don't want no drama. Are you kidding me?
Just wait for you to slip up.
I mean, like one day, all these people started hating on me and getting upset with me over literally nothing. But he wants me to explain it to him. Okay.
I was one of them. Yeah, I hated you for a
No, you weren't one. You weren't. You really weren't. And I don't think you really understand what's going on.
I don't.
But that's fine. And again, I said it last week too. I said there's certain groups that have certain agendas, and I that's all there is. And I'm not talking about CBSI or whatever. Maybe there's groups within groups. Who knows? But there's definitely certain people who are trying to do certain things.
It was something I seen I didn't like that concerned you. I told you about.
Was it from last podcast? The last one of these podcasts where somebody came on and talk. Okay, no, never mind.
Talk to me off air.
Right.
I will.
All right. So thanks for coming to the after hours. I think we're probably going to do an after hours on the unpressable defects. Thanks for listening.